Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, home of the men's and women's basketball championships. You are listening to WVOF 88.5's coverage of today's matchup, Women's Championship Day, between the number 1 ranked Fairfield Stags and the number 2 ranked Purple Eagles. It's a pleasure to be here. We have both teams in it today. We're going to start with the women's game. Super exciting. 30-1 record so far. The last tournament appearance for Fairfield was during the 21-22 season, where they won this championship 73-68 against Manhattan. For Niagara, it's been a long time. It's been almost 30 years. Their last tournament championship appearance was in 1997. Can you just talk me through the differences between the experience between these two teams?
Yeah, no, so Fairfield, they have a completely new identity from last year. However, they have had a phenomenal season nonetheless. From 4 freshmen to 3 transfers to seasoned veterans like Nicoletti Leite and Nellie Brown. This team's depth is absolutely incredible and has propelled them to their phenomenal success this season. Looking at Niagara side, they are led by the Parker sisters, Aaliyah and Angel, who are both all MAAC second team honorees. So Niagara has a little bit of depth lineup. They earned their way to the 2nd rank in the MAAC conference.
Niagara University is really where I
It's once again, for people that are new here, my name is Logan Arundi. To my right is Andrew Jamison. To my left, our stats guy today for the women's game is Ryan Canfield. A very experienced crew. We've been here all week and seen a lot of these games. I want to talk about Niagara first. Niagara yesterday had a great game and just against Siena, where they won in a very strong performance. Amelia Strong had 12, Aaliyah Parker had 13 of her own, and Angel Parker had 12 as well. Andrew, can you just talk me through what the Parker sisters mean to this Niagara team?
Yeah, and their chemistry is undeniable. Being siblings absolutely helps, but it's this whole team camaraderie that you saw on full display in the first quarter as they scored 34 points versus Siena and never looked back. We know how prolific that defense is at forcing turnovers. They were dominant once again, forcing 25 turnovers. So I have another eye-popping stat. We talk about the rebounding. Niagara absolutely dominated the rebounding battle, 53-34, with 26 of those being offensive rebounds.
On the offensive side of the ball, they're a fantastic basketball team, but what I like to see is their defense led by number 0, Chardonnay Hartley. Hartley is a sophomore guard from Harlem, New York, and she definitely plays like her background. She's super aggressive, and she's going to go for a lot of steals. This Fairfield team has got to pass quickly and get out of that in order to get easy baskets like they've been getting all season.
And going back to, we're going to look at the last games now in this series. January 4th, Megan Anderson had a career-high 30 points in a victory, 77-54. However, the Fairfield Stags committed 34 turnovers in that game. That number alone is unsettling to say the least and cannot happen today.
Let's switch over to Fairfield's side. Yesterday, Fairfield beat Canisius by 13. Their biggest win in the tournament this far. Megan Anderson put up 16 points. Nellie Brown led the way with 19 for the Stags. And Amina Selimovic and Nicole Gallagher had 11 points themselves. Big contributions from the older side of this team.
Absolutely, and the offensive contributions, we talked about the depth being praised all game. In that quarterfinal against Ryder, things were a little bit rusty. Shots weren't going down as frequently as they would have hoped to. However, that 24-hour window period that we talked about, that is such a great benefit to any team in basketball, paid dividends as they increased their free throw, field goal percentage from general, and the 3-point field goal percentage. So the offense was definitely firing on all cylinders yesterday.
Absolutely, and what wins basketball games, and especially championships, is rebounding the basketball. Somebody who doesn't get a lot of credit is Amina Selimovic, the transfer from Siena, and she's from Erie, Pennsylvania. She's a junior on this team. She's going to be coming back, hopefully, next season.
Absolutely, and we talked about Cece Aleko and how dominant she was in that quarterfinals game against Manhattan. She had a tough matchup against her yesterday, held her to 4 points on 2 of 5 shooting. Give credit to the Stags defense there entirely for stopping an all-MAAC player, first team all-MAAC.
Before the craziness starts in the arena, I'm going to read you the starting lineups for both teams. I'll start with Niagara. Number 5, a guard from junior guard from Chickawantong, New York, Aaliyah Parker. Number 10, a sophomore forward, 6'2", from Niagara Falls, New York, Amelia Strong. A graduate guard from Chickawantong, New York, Aaliyah Parker's sister, Angel Parker, will be in the lineup. A graduate student from Flint, Michigan, Destiny Strother. She's going to be big, especially on the three-point line. And a sophomore guard from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Marley Dickerson. It's a great lineup. It's the same lineup that was sent out yesterday in the win versus Siena. On the Fairfield side of things, It's the same as well. In case you weren't with us yesterday, Nellie Brown started at guard. She's a 5'6" senior from Middle Island, New York. The freshman, Katie Lamro, has been a standout in this tournament. She's 5'6" from Endwell, New York. Another freshman of the year, Megan Anderson, 6'1", from Wantagh, New York. And then a little bit on the experience side, Nicole Gallagher, who's a graduate student, a transfer from Bryant, 5'8" from Foxborough, Massachusetts. And to finish it off, we were just talking about her, Amina Selimovic will be the guard/forward. She's a junior, 5'10", from Erie, Pennsylvania.
And we mentioned Amina Selimovic in the pregame. She had 12 rebounds in that game against Canisius. Certainly an X factor there, as the Stags were the aggressors on the boards, out-rebounding Canisius 45-27, plus Fairfield had 19 offensive rebounds. So complete all-around effort yesterday versus Canisius. Looking for a similar story here today versus Niagara.
Let's flip it back to Niagara, as you just said. Niagara, a massive underdog in this game. Fairfield's only lost one game all year. That was the second game of the season against an SEC opponent in Vanderbilt. What does Niagara have to do to win this basketball game today?
Niagara needs to set the tone offensively early. They scored 34 points again in that game versus Siena and never looked back. They need a similar story here because the Stags are a prolific three-point shooting team and can get it from many different players. That's one of the things we praise about this team from time and time again. You also have to put an emphasis on ball security, Logan. Turnovers, especially in these types of championship games where we know it's going to be a grit and grind where your opponent's going to wear you down, ball security has to be a height very important here.
For Fairfield, that's a Cinderella story. They haven't lost a game since December. That's a long time. It's almost 4 months since they lost a basketball game. What do they have to do to keep the fairy tale season alive?
You have to win the rebound battle, be the aggressors. Anytime, no team gets 26 offensive rebounds by a mistake. That's hard-earned, winning those 50-50 balls. That's hustle 100%, Logan. That's the type of team culture coaches, players love to be a part of. Fairfield has to be the aggressors here and set the tone, not only offensively, but defensively. They also have to play smart, simple, and team basketball. We saw how locked in and dynamic this team is when they're passing the ball. Each player touches the ball in a possession, passing up good shots for better shots, leading to quality possessions. Today it's a matter over quality over quantity, Logan.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a fantastic game. Fairfield, a fairy tale season. Niagara's not made a championship appearance since 1997. A very contrasting teams here. We're going to be right back. We're going to do a bunch of opening stuff here. The national anthem will play here at Jim Leland Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the opening tip in just about 5 minutes.
No clouds in my stones. Let it rain. I hydroplane in the vein coming down like a Dow Jones. When the clouds come, we gone. We Rockefellers, we fly higher than weather, and cheap vibes are better. You know me, in anticipation for precipitation, stack chips with a rainy day. Jay, Rain Man is back with Little Miss Sunshine. Rihanna, where you at?
You have my heart, and we'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you still be my star. Baby, 'cause in the dark, you can't see shiny cars. And that's when you need me there. With you, I'll always share. Because when the sunshine will shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. under my umbrella. Ella, ella, 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 you can run into my arms. It's okay, don't be alarmed. Come into me. There's no distance in between our love. So gonna let the rain pour. I'll be all you need and more. Because when the sun shines, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath, I'ma stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, ella, 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 it's raining, raining. Oh, baby, it's raining, raining. Baby, come into me. Come into me. It's raining, raining. Oh, baby, it's raining, raining. You can always come in.
Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. And little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. And if you want these kind of dreams, it's Californication. It's the edge of the world in all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Hey, your Sergeant Barry, while to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin or is that war you're waging? Firstborn unicorn, hardcore, softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Mary McGill, be my ferry to the world, be my very own constellation. A teenage bride with a baby inside, getting high on information. And buy me a star on a boulevard, it's Californication.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, home of the men's and women's basketball championships. You're listening through WVOF 88.5, the voice of Fairfield. Andrew, we just got the starting lineups, same as we were talking about in the pregame show. How excited are you for this? For both teams, it's a big opportunity for us. It's a big opportunity for these teams. A national tournament berth is on the line. Talk me through that.
Anytime a 1 and 2 seed meet up in a tournament, it's always exciting, Logan. These two teams have been the best in the conference all season. They have proved that time and time again, as they have done here in Atlantic City through dominant showings. As a result, it's the best of the best, and if you want to go dancing, you got to beat the best of the best, Logan.
Absolutely. Both crowds are big today. Fairfield fans are sitting in front of us. Fairfield will go right to left. Niagara will go left to right to start this ball game. Fairfield in their normal white uniforms. They've worn it for every single game in this tournament. And Niagara's in their black and purple uniforms. We're just about ready to go here at Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall. We appreciate you listening. Once again, we have this game today at 3:30, but tonight at 7:30, the men will take on St. Peter's in their final as well. So stick with us for both games. We're excited. The officials are standing at half court. Strong and Anderson will take the tip. Just waiting for the media. 10 minutes on the clock. 30 seconds on the shot clock, and we're ready to go. Thank you for listening with us, and let's get this game started. The referees have blown the whistle, and it's up. Strong wins the tip. Finds Angel Parker inside to Dickerson. No good. Strong shot follow is good. It's a quick 2 on the offensive rebound for Niagara.
We talked about Niagara setting the tone offensively. Nice offensive rebound there.
Full court press from Dickerson. Dickerson is a 5'10 sophomore from Pennsylvania. Nellie Brown straight line drive. It's going to be an offensive foul taken by Aaliyah Parker. A nice start for the Purple Eagles.
We know how high-flying the Stags' offense could be and how explosive it has been all season. Niagara with 2 quality possessions there to start this game.
Once again, Niagara won the tip. Any tie-up will go to Fairfield. Lamro guards Parker on the white ring. Over Destiny Strother working on Nikki Gallagher. Strother, a prolific three-point shooter. She's going to take a high volume, but Gallagher gets a steal. She's got Selimovic running with her along with Anderson. Hand off to Brown. Resets, 5-on-5 basketball in the half court. Nellie Brown uses the Selimovic screen. Can't find an option. Skip pass to Gallagher. Can't corral it. It's a Fairfield turnover. That's 2 already.
And Niagara is absolutely elite at forcing turnovers. We saw in that game on January 7th, they forced 34 turnovers by the Stags. Excellent start here.
Purple Eagles head coach Jada Pierce. She's an experienced veteran. Coach Thibaut Dudonis comes from a long line of great coaches. Her dad is one of the best WNBA coaches of all time. Destiny Strother working on Nikki Gallagher. Gallagher, tight defense. Inside to Angel Parker working on Katie Lamro. Angel Parker gets the angle and scoops it up with the left hand for 2.
Nice hustle there by Angel Parker and tenacity in the paint to get the tough 2.
Anderson inbounds to Nellie Brown. Marley Dickerson with the defense. Full court pressure. I'm sure Janelle Brown's going to get a lot of looks, especially when Chardonnay Hartley checks back into this game. Nellie Brown, wide open look. Dickerson flies by her. Outside, Anderson left wing three-pointer off the front rim. Aggressive on the offensive glass with the Stags. Anderson gets her own miss. Euro step inside, right-hand layup is good.
Second chance points are going to be key to this game for both teams, Logan, and very well could dictate who wins this game.
Parker, a little football pass, incomplete, I'd like to say, but Anderson, like a defensive end, comes down, and it will stay with the Purple Eagles. Almost a turnover, but it stays here.
Nice job there by Fairfield, hustling back on the defensive end.
3 officials on the floor, and there's 1 on the bench. It's a 4-person crew. Parker working on Lamro. That is Angel Parker looking for a 3. Not a good shot. Strong. Anderson with the defense. Fantastic defense. Rifles it off the backboard. It's going to be a foul on the Purple Eagles.
Great defense there by Megan Anderson. Not drawing a foul there. Hands up, textbook.
Purple Eagles will pick up their first foul. Amelia Strong will pick it up. That's her first as well. Technical foul will go on Nellie Brown, though, so Niagara will shoot free throws. Dickerson getting in Nellie Brown's head a little early here.
Carly is very vocal with Nellie Brown on the sidelines here. However, those two have full faith in each other. Looks like Nellie Brown's going to take a rest here just to calm some things up.
Kendall Magruder, who played a good amount yesterday, will check in.
Janelle Brown, that's her second team foul.
A timeout is taken.
Kendall Magruder will check in for Nellie Brown.
Destiny Strother.
Strother makes the first free throw. Strother's a 84.2% free throw shooter, very effective. And hits both of them. It's now a 5-2 advantage for 6-2 advantage for Niagara. 8:01 left in the first period.
Understand the tensions are high there. However, you cannot give Niagara any extra possessions. They more likely than not will make you pay. There was a reason they were voted preseason favorites to begin the year, Logan.
The only change for both teams is Magruder, who subbed in for Nellie Brown after the technical foul. Angel Parker working on Katie Lamro. Gives it to her sister, Aaliyah Parker. Then to Strong. Anderson, the defense. It's a traveling violation. It's a Niagara turnover. So, pretty sloppy basketball from both teams early on here. Full court pressure from the Purple Eagles. Magruder sets a screen for Lamro. Nikki Gallagher gets it in just in the nick of time. Gallagher and Magruder playing a little two-man game. Gallagher working on Destiny Strother. Looking for an option. A little bit of a zone look here for the Purple Eagles. It looks like a 2-2-3, and it is. They're playing man at the top of it and zone in the back of it. Nikki Gallagher is going to draw a foul. It's going to go on Aaliyah Parker. That's her first, Niagara's second.
Foul number 5, Aaliyah Parker.
Jada Pierce has her team ready. We see the defensive intensity already at a 10 to start this game.
Nikki Gallagher will inbound. Screen with Selimovic for Anderson. Selimovic on the post up. Finally gets it in. Lamro gets it on the catch, deflected by Dickerson, but gets it back. Lamro working on Dickerson. 2 crossovers into the paint. Over to Nikki Magruder, Anderson's three-pointer too short.
Everything was right there except the execution, Logan.
Parker, a little two-man game with her sister. Working. This is Angel Parker, a little 12-foot jump shot too short. Aaliyah Parker, gets the rebound in. That's good. It's an 8-2 advantage for the Purple Eagles.
Aaliyah Parker in the right place at the right time.
Dickerson got the steal momentarily, and Lamro gets it back though. Finds Magruder, looking for an angle. Cross-court pass inside. And it's deflected out of bounds by Amelia Strong. Like we mentioned earlier, Chardonnay Hartley, a big impact on the defensive end of this team, will check in. She checks in for Dickerson.
Yeah, and Fairfield's got to remain calm here. Just play their brand of basketball, unselfish, high IQ, not forcing any aired passes.
Fairfield, a couple of turnovers early this time. Gallagher gets it into Anderson. Lamro guarded by Hartley aggressively. Selimovic is going to set a screen. Lamro decides not to use it and turns over the basketball. Angel Parker in with the ball in her hands. 3-on-3 basketball in the half court. Angel Parker finds Destiny Strother, who pulls a right wing three-pointer. Too short. And Selimovic a fantastic rebound.
Yeah, Parker smothering her on the rebound there, though.
Selimovic looking for a guard to give up the basketball to, but she's going coast to coast herself. Inside, left-handed layup is good.
How about Selimovic going coast to coast, as you said there, Logan? One-man show out there.
Selimovic couldn't find a guard, so she decided why not take it herself. Nicolette Lete will check in at the next timeout. Niagara sending one to the table as well. I believe it's Jade Rutledge. Selimovic guards Hartley. Good pass into Aaliyah Parker. It's a nice little pocket pass on the bounce by Hartley.
Chemistry between Niagara is phenomenal here so far, Logan.
It will be Sage Glover instead of Rutledge for Niagara. Magruder, Selimovic, left wing, three-pointer. Way too strong, nothing but air. Selimovic gets the pass from Gallagher, and it's going to be a tie-up. It's going to stay with Fairfield. Apologies for the mix-up. Little miscommunication, and the officials have now sorted out. It will stay here with Fairfield.
Great job by Gallagher there, not giving up on the play. That veteran leadership coming in there. She's energizing and encouraging her team to claw back into this game.
Speaking of veteran leadership, Nicolette Lete checks in for the freshman Anderson.
Niagara, number 14, Alyssa Rossignol.
Alyssa Rossignol along with Sage Glover, they check in for Niagara.
Fairfield, number 10.
Nicolette Lete, Gallagher, Selimovic, Lamro, Magruder for Fairfield. Hartley, both Parkers are on, Angel Parker on the floor, Rossignol, Strother, and Glover on the floor. Cross-court pass, Lamro, left wing three-pointer, too strong. And the rebound is to Destiny Strother. Angel Parker working on the freshman Lamro. Selimovic. Inside out dribble by Parker. Lamro switches on to her. Magruder working on Hartley. Hartley, 2 crossovers through the legs, but pulls it out. 11 on the shot clock. Nicolette Lete in defense. Hartley's got 7 to go. She's got to get to work. She uses the Rossignol screen. Magruder switches on to her. Hartley, aggressive drive to the rim. 6-footer, in and out. Rebound, Glover, too strong. Rossignol gets the rebound. Her shot's too strong as well, and Magruder finally comes up with it for Fairfield.
3 offensive rebounds there for Niagara.
Pushing it is Lamro. She gets it to Gallagher. Gallagher finds Selimovic. Selimovic working inside. Her little 4-footer is good. Lauren Beach will check in at the next stoppage.
How about Selimovic getting it done in the paint there? She is on the scoreboard leading the Stags with 4.
The Stags have cut the lead for Niagara down to 4. Hartley working on Magruder. Hartley, a New York native. And Magruder from Texas. Rosignol from Connecticut. Uses the Glover screen. Strother, right corner three-pointer, spins around in the toilet bowl but rattles home. Gallagher 3-on-2. Takes it to the cup herself, right hand. Foul is called on Rosignol. That will be her first, team's third.
Yeah, look for Fairfield here to push the tempo as Gallagher did just there to try to claw back into this game sooner rather than later.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 13-6 on the score. The Purple Eagles lead. 4:01 on the clock. We're going to head to our first media timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WVOF 88.5 coverage of the men's and women's basketball championships here at Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. An immediate timeout on the floor. It's a 13-6 advantage for Niagara. Niagara didn't have too many leads against Fairfield, so this is a little bit different a position. Andrew, talk me through how Fairfield can just get themselves calmed down and back into this basketball game.
Fairfield's playing frantic right now, Ryan. They're 3 of 8 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, and they have 4 early turnovers, which is very uncharacteristic of the Fairfield basketball we have seen all season from the Stags.
Yeah, and I just don't think we're getting a good volume of shots up. We've had a couple of turnovers, and the shots we have got up have not resulted in points, and because they're bad shots. Once we've gotten in the paint, we've got 2 layups. The Selimovic went coast to coast, and Gallagher went coast to coast. She's going to get 2 free throws. She's an 88.9% free throw shooter, so you would think that's at least 1, if not 2 points.
Yeah, and also you have to give credit, though, to the other side. Jada Pierce has her team ready. They came out guns blazing in that game yesterday versus Siena, where they outscored Siena 34-11. Now you're off to a hot start here once again versus our Stags.
You know, the Stags haven't lost too many games this year, but they have been down in games, and they've come back in them. So don't count them out. It's only a 7-point game really early on.
Any team is going to give Fairfield their best. Anytime you play the number 1 seed, you're going to give them their absolute best and a run for their money. Has been the story all season, as Fairfield has been pushed more often than not as of late.
Jada Pierce, the Niagara head coach, is their 9th season at the helm, and she led Niagara to 16 MAAC wins last year. We mentioned earlier in the year when we covered this game, she's one of the best player developers in the conference. Before Niagara, she coached at the United States Military Academy at West Point, so it's a very strict, I would assume, program. We're not there every day. Andrew, I think for us, we're very serious, but I think we have that lightheartedness at the same time.
It's a good blend with Fairfield has right now. We've talked about yesterday in the Fairfield-Marist game yesterday how these 2 teams got here in 2 very different ways. However, every team has their own success story. Every team has their own identity and what makes them special. Coach Carley's got a blend of depth, youth, and experience, and it's propelled them to a successful season so far.
Nikki Gallagher, like I mentioned a couple seconds ago, she's an 88.9% free throw shooter. She will check. I believe she will check out after these shots. As Lauren Beach is at the table, she misses the front half of 2. So the law of percentages will not be in Nikki Gallagher's favor, but she is going to try to save her 1 point. Her second free throw is good. Beach will check in. Lauren Beach, the junior from Bedway, Massachusetts. So a little more experience on the floor for the Stags.
One of the 3 captains of our Fairfield Stags this season.
Ari Hicks, the sophomore from Punta Gorda, Florida, has checked in, along with Lori Porter. So the 5 on the floor for Niagara is Porter, Aaliyah Parker, Hartley, Parker Travels, Glover, and Ari Hicks for Fairfield.
Much needed defensive stop there for the Stags. Niagara's 3rd turnover on the game.
Lauren Beach on the floor. Magruder, Selimovic, Nicolette Lete, and Lamro. Lamro gets the inbound pass from Nicolette Lete, guarded by Hartley. Full court pressure from Hartley. Lamro looking to get by her and gets her on her right hip. Looking for an option, but turns over the basketball. Looked like a travel by Aaliyah Parker, no call.
Great poke there nonetheless.
Hicks pushes the floor against Lamro. Number 4 on number 4. Selimovic switches on the Hicks. Lamro is guarding the larger Aaliyah Parker inside, and Selimovic picks up the foul. Selimovic will pick up her first personal, Fairfield's third.
Foul number 4, Katie Lamro, her first personal, 13th foul on Fairfield.
After Selimovic picks up the foul, she'll take a seat. Anderson back in.
Ari Hicks. She will have 2 shots.
Hicks at the line, she'll take 2. Hicks' first is no good.
Niagara now 2 of 3 from the game at the line. Fairfield conversely 1 of 2.
A rare miss from Hicks. She's an 85.7% free throw shooter. Her second of 2. Right through the bottom of the net. It's a 14-7 advantage in favor of Niagara. If you don't remember the other day in the first quarter, in the quarterfinal matchup, Fairfield only put up 7 points. Lamro, double teams, Beach. Skip pass to Magruder, left corner three-pointer. No good. Rebound goes to Lauren Beach offensively.
Nice hustle there by Beach to get another possession.
Lamro swings to Lette. Inside, outside, Beach, right wing three-pointer. Too short, Anderson gets the rebound. Working inside, looking for an option. Gets it back. Over to Nicolette Lette, left wing three-pointer is good.
Wild sequence there, nonetheless, Stags come away with 3 as Niagara wanted to travel on Anderson under the rim.
Pierce not happy, but it was tipped away by Hicks. Magruder full court pressure on Hicks. Aggressive defense. Coach Dudonis waving off the coaching staff and letting her do the job. Glover hands off to Hartley. Guarded by Beach. Glover looking for it inside against the smaller Lamro. Instead, Hartley takes a three-pointer. Lette a little shield, and it will go to Fairfield.
Good heads-up play by the Nicolette Lette, realizing the ball was moving too fast and her momentum wasn't enough to get there, just boxing out Parker there.
Amelia Strong checks back in for Glover.
Strong checks in for the Purple Eagles.
Nicolette Lette will inbound in a full court pressure situation. Gets it into Magruder. Magruder guarded by Hartley, full court. Both teams are showing a little bit of pressure. That's a jump ball. It will go to Niagara.
Nice hustle there by Hartley. As you talked about in the pregame, she is the defensive leader on this team, showing why right there.
Speaking of Hartley, she checks out after she makes a fantastic defensive play. Talking with head coach Jada Pierce. Angel Parker will check in for her. Both Parkers are on the floor for Niagara. Ari Hicks working on Magruder. Gets it to Lori Porter. Guarded by Nicolette Lette. Aaliyah Parker, Hicks. Beach switch on to Hicks. Step back. Hicks, dead on three-pointer. Air ball. It's going to be Fairfield basketball.
Another great defensive stop there for the Stags. Much needed to build some momentum here as the crowd's coming back into it slowly but surely.
Marley Dickerson checks back in. She checks in for Lori Porter. Full court pressure. Inbound goes to Lamro. Lamro sprints up the floor, gets past Hicks on the left hip. Bounce pass, a little too strong. It was a little bit of a miscommunication between the officials. Fairfield is furious with the call. It looked like it was deflected, but the officials say it's Purple Eagle basketball.
I believe they also wanted a kickball there on Amelia Strong. Coach Carly livid on the sidelines.
Tensions are high here in this first period. It's a 4-point advantage for the Purple Eagles. 14-10 is the score. 1:45 left in the period. Full court pressure from Magruder. Dickerson. Guarded by Nicolette Lette. The roll by Parker, and the foul is called on the Stags. The Stags will pick up their 4th team foul.
Fairfield faithful not happy at all.
It's going to be a block on Lamro.
Lamro, her second personal, 4th team
Oh,
foul on Fairfield.
she wasn't even looking at the play, and she got hit.
Janelle Brown, number 21, Nicole Gallagher, check in for Fairfield.
Parker, a 79.5% free throw shooter. This is Aaliyah Parker. Aaliyah Parker is a junior. Angel Parker is a graduate student. She misses the front half.
Leah Parker was voted the preseason player of the year of the MAAC. Nonetheless, still a phenomenal season. All MAAC second team honoree.
Parker's second free throw. is also too strong. Rebound, Nicolette Lete. She pushes, sees Anderson, but decides to slow it down. Good decision. Way to keep the basketball. Little miss dribble. Stolen by Dickerson, but it's a foul on Dickerson. The Niagara faithful not happy about it.
Yeah, Nellie Brown's got to be careful here. She already has one technical foul. Cannot afford to get a second, given how vital she is to this team. Just got to stay calm.
Nellie Brown has not played the majority of this quarter. She has 2 personal fouls, one of them being the technical. Nicolette Lete looking for an option. Gets it all the way to Brown. It's a little football rainbow pass. Dickerson full court pressure on Brown. Brown kicks Anderson, right corner 3. No good, too strong. Stags couldn't get the long rebound. Instead, Hicks gets it for Niagara. Angel Parker working on Nicole Gallagher. Right-hand layup. Too strong. Rebound, Nicolette Lete. Looking for an option. Working one-on-one with Hicks. Behind the back dribble. And crosses the half court. Straight line drive. 6-footer for Nicolette Lete. Too strong. Fast-paced basketball from both teams.
Yeah, look for Niagara to go 2 for 1 here.
51.1 on the on the game clock, 21 on the shot clock. DeLiba will check in at the next stoppage. I believe that's Strother at the table for the Purple Eagles. Parker gets it inside, too strong. It's a traveling violation.
Nice defense there by Megan Anderson to force the turnover. Purple Eagles 4th.
DeLiba checks in for Lauren Beach. Strother will check in for Ari Hicks. Nicolette Lete, Gallagher, Nellie Brown, DeLiba, Anderson, the 5 for the Stags. Both Parkers, Strong, Dickerson, and Strother, the 5 for the Purple Eagles. Nellie Brown, full court pressure from Dickerson. They're going to use the majority of the shot clock. 7 seconds separate the game and the shot clock. Nicolette Lete, skip pass, Anderson runs off Parker on the 3-point line, but she's called for a traveling violation. It's another Fairfield turnover.
Anderson's not happy with this one. She's got to be careful here because we already gave Nellie Brown a text. She is not shy to give another one.
Speaking of not happy customers, to my left, Mr. Ryan Canfield not thrilled about it either. Magruder back in the ball game. She checks in for Nellie Brown. Beach also checks back in. She's in for Nicolette Lete. Again, the Purple Eagles working from right to left. Left to right. The Stags working from right to left this half. Gallagher guards Parker. Gets it to Strother. Guarded by DeLiba. Inside to Elia Parker. Guarded by Anderson. Her fadeaway shot is good.
Better offense prevails over better defense here.
3 seconds. Ball is inbounds. Gallagher got to get a shot up, but she turns it over again.
8th turnover for the Stags here already. Not ideal to say the least.
May not be the worst thing in the world. There's 0.2 seconds on the clock. It's a 16-10 advantage to the Purple Eagles.
Number 10, Amelia Strong checks in for Niagara.
Shelby Fiddler checked in momentarily, but she's out as Strong checks back in. Glover back in as well. Some taller women on the floor for the Purple Eagles. Hicks checks out. 3 forwards on the floor for the Purple Eagles. Looking to get the ball in is Parker. Inbound. Shot is not going to get up in time. That's the end of the first period. At the end of the first period, 16-10 advantage for the Purple Eagles here at Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall. Not a great quarter for the Stags. A fantastic start for the Purple Eagles. Don't go anywhere. It's WVOF's 88.5 coverage of the MAAC tournament. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, New Jersey for men's and women's basketball championship coverage. Right now, the Fairfield women's team is down 6 points against the Purple Eagles. What have the Purple Eagles done well that has disrupted this Stags offense and defense, frankly?
Niagara one is the premier defensive teams in the country, Logan. They force turnovers at a high rate. They have done just that so far, forcing 9 turnovers committed by the Stags.
Yeah, the Stags are turning it over uncharacteristically. We just saw a travel at the end of the quarter. Rare call. Anderson traveled down on the offensive end. So 2 traveling for turnovers. It just can't happen at this stage of the tournament.
Another important note, though, Stags are not shooting well. It kind of was the case in that quarterfinal. Bounced back a little bit, not at the clip, though, that Fairfield was seeing in the regular season. So far today, just 4 of 13 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3. So while they're not shy shooting the 3-point ball, it's not falling at the rate they like.
The Stags on Wednesday in the quarterfinal only put up 7 points. They put up 3 more in this quarter. It is now a 16-10 advantage. Andrew, the Stags were up in arms on Wednesday, really aggressive early, and then they calmed down, got back into the rhythm of the game, and then eventually won it. How can they do that today?
Well, they have to win the 50-50 balls, Logan. It feels like all those long rebounds are going Niagara's ways, and we're seeing time and time again from Fairfield those rainbow passes that you see. More often than not, Niagara's going to pick those off and capitalize them for points off turnovers, as they have so far today with already 7 points off turnovers.
The officials have blown the whistle for the teams to break the huddle. Fairfield would go with Gallagher, Anderson, Magruder, Nellie Brown, and Mackenzie DeLiba. An experienced group other than Anderson, who is a freshman.
Does not play like one, though.
Absolutely not. MAAC Freshman of the Year. The
First team All-MAAC also.
Purple Eagles go with Glover. The Parkers, Strong and Strother. Brown looking for an option, picked up her dribble. Finds Gallagher. Gallagher looking for an option. She finds DeLiba on a great cut. Left-hand layup is good.
Beautiful pass there by Gallagher, recognizing the open teammate. 2 for the Stags.
The issue the other day was 3-point shooting. They continued to do it and could not get momentum going, and got inside and then got momentum going. I'm looking to see the same thing today. Glover's got the basketball in her hands, guarded by Anderson. Anderson switches on to Aaliyah Parker. Drop step, right-hand layup, too strong. Rebound goes to Glover, and she puts it back.
Glover had 12 rebounds in that game against Siena, doing it once again here in the second quarter.
Nellie Brown brings up the basketball. Little off coverage from Sage Glover. Bounce pass inside, turnover, Nellie Brown.
Great read by Parker there.
Aaliyah Parker takes it up, working on Brown. Her drive inside, Euro step, too strong. Rebound goes to Parker, throws it to her sister, Angel Parker. Batted around to Magruder.
Coach Carly wanted to travel there.
Magruder looking for an option, finds Gallagher, right-hand layup is good.
Better defense leads to better offense, Logan. Stags took advantage of the chaos that unfolded. 2 more points.
Good transition by the Stags. Lamro, Selimovic will check in at the next stoppage along with Dickerson for Niagara. Parker passes to Strother. Working on Magruder. She finds Glover. Angel Parker. Guarded by Nellie Brown. Aaliyah Parker. Guarded by Anderson. Aaliyah Parker's drive stripped away by Brown. Magruder hits the floor. Gallagher hits the floor. And it's a tie-up. The Stags faithful looking for a foul call because she was over the back, but it looked like she had hands on the basketball
it
the whole
looked like
time.
Parker had a grip of Gallagher's face there at one point. Very chippy here early.
Big stakes on the line. The jump ball is called, and it will stay with Niagara.
Number 14, Alyssa
Rossignol checks in late, and she will sub in for, I believe that is Glover. Strother will throw it in to Strong. Strong working on Mackenzie DeLiba. A little miscommunication on the handoff. It's stolen by Gallagher. 4-on-3 in favor of the Stags. Lamro, her straightaway 3-pointer. No good. DeLiba attempts for it. Selimovic got a hand on it, but it's corralled by Rossignol for the Purple Eagles.
Niagara, good job bending but not breaking there on that defensive possession.
Strong. Dickerson. Gallagher flies by. Dickerson regathers and hits the 3. Nothing but net.
Gallagher was hustling back, got a little overzealous with the jump. Dickerson able to knock down the 3.
Lamro. It's now a 7-point advantage for the Purple Eagles. Cross-court pass. Magruder, her 3-pointer from the left wing is good. A nice little answer from Magruder.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Magruder was held scoreless in that game versus Ryder. Bounced back with 7 versus Canisius yesterday.
21-17 advantage to the Purple Eagles. 7:25 left in the second period. Anderson and Hartley will check back in at the next stoppage. Cross-court pass to Strother. Her three-pointer, too short. And Gallagher lets it go. Smart play. It's going to go to the Stags. Good defensive possession for Fairfield.
Yeah, Stags trying to build every bench momentum they can, inch by inch. Couple string stops together here is going to do just that. Crowds back into it.
Coach Blake Dudonis giving instructions to Lamro and Magruder. Guarded by Hartley and Parker. Full court. Magruder sets a screen for Lamro. And it's into Lamro. Lamro, full court pressure from Angel Parker. Lamro behind the back dribble, gets across the byline. Another behind the back dribble, and another one. 3 total. Gets her dribble back. Oh, it drops Parker. Her straightaway three-pointer. Too short. Strong the rebound. Hartley 3-on-1. Lamro the only defender for the Stags. Dickerson's layup. No good. It's too short. Battled around. Ends up in Selimovic's hand. It's a foul, and Selimovic pounds the floor in excitement.
Lamro's presence just enough there to deter the shot from Parker there.
Niagara picks up their first team foul in the quarter. A lot of bodies in the area for the Purple Eagles, so we will get the foul. It's a timeout by Jada Pierce, I believe. We're going to stay here during this break. So, Andrew, a little bit of a run here has been made by Fairfield. Much better on the glass as well, and that's exactly what they needed coming out of that media timeout.
You mentioned being much better on the glass. They are winning the rebound battle overall 15-12. However, Niagara comes off as the aggressors if you're winning those 50-50 balls. That's why Niagara got out to such a lead early. Fairfield trying to match that here in the second quarter. We saw Selimovic dive for that ball there early, trying to get sparks back in for the Stags defensively. Hopefully it could carry over into the offense.
Fairfield has 10 turnovers early, and that's not a winning recipe to win this championship, and especially moving forward if they were to advance to the national tournament.
By no means is it, Logan. We talked about the need to put an emphasis on ball security. Niagara is an absolutely elite team at forcing turnovers. Back on that game on January 4th, as I mentioned in the pregame, Fairfield committed 34 turnovers. In the second game on February 24th, committed 23 more turnovers themselves. That's almost an average of nearly 30-plus turnovers a game, which is not ideal at all. You are giving your opponent way too many chances.
Well, that can be fixed here in the second quarter and moving on. Only 10 so far. Let's see how many they have by the end of the game and the result of the game as well. Jada Pierce taking a long time out here, and it's a really good move by the experienced coach. Once again, the 9th season at the helm here at Niagara.
And we say it's tough to beat any opponent 3 times in the regular season, no matter their record, no matter their roster, no matter the circumstances. Niagara pulling out all the stops here in the most important game of their season.
Absolutely. Both teams are still in the huddle. The ball will be inbounded on the Metro Atlantic M underneath Fairfield's basket. Fairfield moving from right to left, Niagara left to right from our angle. Once again, we are covering the men's game tonight. It is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern against the St. Peter's Peacocks, who won last night. On the men's side of things, the Quinnipiac Bobcats lost on a fantastic shot at the end of the game yesterday. It's a great opponent tonight, the St. Peter's Peacocks. Once you remember, they made a huge run in the tournament, upsetting Purdue last year. What do the men need to do tonight to maybe get to the tournament themselves?
The men need to take it one game at a time. We talked in that press conference yesterday, post-game versus Marist. There is a chip on their shoulder, yes, given that St. Peter's beat Fairfield last year in Atlantic City. However, these are 2 completely new teams from last year. They need to grit and grind because St. Peter's is going to push you to the limit, wear you down, and make you play your best basketball when it matters most. So I expect an absolute dogfight from both sides here tonight.
Absolutely. Back on this game, the Fairfield Stags are on the floor. Lamrose 0 for 3 from the floor. It's a big note. She's been huge in the first 2 games.
Absolutely, and we saw with Jalen Leach last night, he was scoreless in that first half. It just takes one shot to get going for somebody. Hopefully Lamro gets it going here sooner rather than later. 5
on the floor for the Stags. Gallagher, Anderson, Magruder, Selimovic, Lamro. For the Purple Eagles, looks like Strong. Strother is on the floor, along with Dickerson. It's a carry by Lamro. She got it stuck on the hip. Continuing on, Strong's on the floor with Hartley, Dickerson, Hicks, and Aaliyah Parker.
Yeah, Lamro can't sweat that one. She's got to move on and play some defense, get back into it here. You can't keep your head down on that.
It's the 11th Fairfield turnover, and it will be Purple Eagle basketball. Hicks to Dickerson. Dickerson looking for Aaliyah Parker and finds her. Guarded at the top of the three-point line by Selimovic. Selimovic switches on to Hicks. Hicks right-hand drive, looking for an option. Gets it to Parker. Parker, Strong. Strong drive by Strong, and she gets it in.
Yeah, Strong playing with the name on her back of the jersey there. Nothing short of being strong there.
Lambro working on Parker. Magruder inside to Selimovic. Good post up. Selimovic looking for an option. Finds Magruder. Runs Hartley off the three-point line. A little floater. Couldn't get it to go. It's tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Fairfield. A lucky break.
Galler had 3 Purple Eagles there around her, yet prevails against all odds. Fairfield, another possession here.
Both Dudonis coaches at half court giving instructions to their Stags. Gallagher checks out. Nicolette Leite back in, the senior from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Inbound by Nicolette Leite to Magruder. Magruder looking for an option. Selimovic cuts. Not found, and Magruder turns it over. That's Fairfield's 12th turnover, and we still have 5:52 left in the second period.
And Niagara is absolutely smothering the Stags defenders here right now. Only shooting just 37% of the field. Fairfield's got to fix things.
Chardonnay Hartley dribbles the ball up the floor. She's a 5'3" sophomore from Harlem, New York. Guarded by Lamro. The 2 New York natives going at it. Strong looking for an option. Nicolette Leite aggressive on the steal, but couldn't get it. Lamro. Anderson switches on. Hartley tipped away by Selimovic for a second, but the Purple Eagles corral it. Hicks, little jab step inside. Her floater, too strong. It will go out of bounds, and it will go to the Stags. Good defense by the Fairfield Stags.
Yeah, the Stags have played well defensively, Logan. Niagara's only shooting 38%. Once again, though, it's a matter of ball security. 12 turnovers here. You have to give credit to Niagara and Jada Pierce for elite defense once again.
Nellie Brown is checked back into the ball game. Anderson is back in as well. Nellie Brown gets past Hartley. Skip past Lamro. It's just too high. Nellie Brown playing a little too aggressive early on here. And Brown giving some tough love to Lamro.
Miscommunication there between Brown and Lamro. That is the Stags' 12 turnovers. They are in a 2-minute and 15-second scoring drought now.
Coach Carly Thibault Dudonis, MAAC Coach of the Year, still has all 4 of her timeouts to use if she wants them. Lamro guards Hartley. Hartley dribbling the basketball, looking for an angle, calling out a play. She's got 15 on the shot clock. Finds Aaliyah Parker, guarded by Selimovic. Selimovic a little off balance on the defense. Parker takes advantage and hits a 2.
Like a pro there, Aaliyah Parker creates separation from Selimovic, drains it.
8-point game, 25-17 advantage to the Purple Eagles. 4:43 left in the first half. Nicolette Leite, Selimovic. Selimovic's drive, looking for an angle, finds Lamro. Anderson looking for an option, finds Leite. Leite inside, bounce pass, Lamro, hop step, outside, Nicolette Leite, Selimovic, right wing three-pointer. No good. Anderson the rebound. It's a dogfight, but it's won by the Purple Eagles. No foul called. 3 Purple Eagles around Anderson, and they tip it away cleanly. Hicks gets to Hartley. Hartley stops on a dime. Her jumper is good.
Yeah, Fairfield in a scoring drought. Niagara is capitalizing in the fullest here, up 10.
10-point lead for the Purple Eagles. Nellie Brown. Nicolette Leite, her three-pointer. Not good. Lamro gets the rebound. Offensive rebound by the Stags. Lamro's up fake, left-handed layup is good. A pretty underneath move by Katie Lamro.
Much needed there, ends an almost 4-minute scoring drought, trying to build some momentum before this half comes to a close.
3:35 left in the second period. 27-19 advantage for the Purple Eagles. Dickerson working on Nicolette Leite. Inside out dribble. Anderson helps. It's too late though, and she's called for the foul. It looked like a block though, and Coach Dudonis not happy about it.
Yeah, Niagara's just having their way in the paint right now and in transition.
Fairfield picks up their second team foul. Anderson only picks up her first. Dickerson is a 51.6% free throw shooter. The Stags need her to use her percentages right and only hit one of them. The first of 2 is good.
21, Nicole Gallagher.
Niagara on the game now, 4 of 7 from the line. Fairfield just 1 of 2.
Nikki Gallagher, Katie Lamro, Nellie Brown, Megan Anderson, Amina Selimovic, the 5 for the Stags. Dickerson, Hartley, Hicks, Rossignol, and Glover are in for the Purple Eagles. Angel Parker checks in for Marley Dickerson, who's excited going to her bench. It's a 10-point advantage for the Stags after Dickerson hits both free throws. Gallagher gets it into Selimovic, who finds the guard, Nellie Brown. Nellie Brown's had a fantastic year. I was at their press conference yesterday, and she used "We are dogs," and I quote. Lamro inside-out dribble, gets inside, looking for an angle. Her scoop layup, a little short, not the shot you're looking for.
No, not ideal, not even looking at the basket there.
Nellie Brown is guarding Hartley. Hartley finds Angel Parker, thought about a 3, decides better of it. Oh, gets Lamro on through the legs dribble. No good on the 3-pointer, though. Gallagher secures the rebound and hands it off to Brown. Brown, full court pressure by Parker. Nellie Brown, straight line drive. It's a blocking foul on Rossignol. It's a hard fall from Nellie
Brown. It looked
Brown.
like a knee to the midsection there from this angle. Hard to tell.
Nellie Brown a little slow to get up.
Alyssa Rossignol, her 3rd personal, 2nd.
Looks like she's holding her tailbone, but pops right up. The Fairfield Stags excited about her getting up. It's big. One of the leaders on this team.
She is too explosive to lose for the Stags.
Checks in for the Purple Eagles.
Ilya Strong checks back in. To reiterate that play, Nellie Brown went coast to coast and then ran into, I believe that was Parker. And it was just like a wall. Nellie Brown inbounds. It was not on the shot. She gets it to Lamro. 20 on the shot clock. Selimovic. Nikki Gallagher. Nellie Brown. Nellie Brown pulls a left wing 3-pointer. That's no good. Gallagher gets the own miss. Her right hand layup no good. It's going to go to the Purple Eagles as Selimovic tipped it out.
Team is not shooting well from 3-point range, Logan. Just 2 of 14 now on the game. I understand not being shy and having the confidence, but at one point do you think if something's not working, you got to revert to something else?
Well, in the championship game, you got to do what's working for you, and the 3-point shot is not falling. I would go away from it for a little while and play defense and get easy 2s. Gallagher guards Hartley, the talented guard from Harlem, New York. Hartley doesn't have an option, and she travels. Jada Pierce not happy about it. Hartley not happy about it either.
Much needed there by Gallagher, the vet, season pro, 1,000-point score in her career, much needed.
Kendall Magruder checks back in from Grand Prairie, Texas. The New York native Nellie Brown checks out. Lamro gets the basketball from Gallagher. Lamro straight down the cup. Back to Anderson on the 3-point line. Anderson jump stop. Looking for an option, finds Gallagher. Gallagher looking for an option. Uses the Selimovic screen and turns the basketball over. Stolen by Hartley. Lamro hustling back. Hartley's layup is good. Right hand on the left side. It's now an 12-point advantage for the Purple Eagles.
10-2 run.
Another turnover by the Stags. Looked like a possible travel by Parker. She keeps it though. Hartley dead on 3-pointer. No good. And Lamro gets it. Lamro's football pass. Beautiful one. Anderson, right-handed layup is exactly what the Stags needed to shift this momentum.
Absolutely. Quick defense, quick offense. Stags needed for some momentum.
One of the best passes of the season by Lamro and by the Fairfield staff as a whole. Anderson guards Hicks. Anderson can guard 1 through 5. It's one of her best qualities. Selimovic guards Hicks. Inside Strong. Strong tips it out of bounds. Communication with the officials. They both agree to stay with the Purple Eagles. The Fairfield crew that traveled well here doesn't agree with it. Fairfield bus down. Had 2 buses of students from the university bus down here today, so it's a great crowd. Hicks will inbound. Lauren Beach checks in for Anderson. The 5 on the floor for the Stags. Selimovic, Beach, Gallagher, Magruder, Nicolette Lete. For Niagara, it's Hicks, Strong, the Parker twins, or not Parker twins, the Parker sisters, I should say, and Glover. Parker's got 2 on the shot to work. Step back 2. It's a shot clock violation by the Purple Eagles. Good offense on the other end in transition. It's a good defensive possession here to force a shot clock violation. Maybe the momentum has shifted a little bit.
Much needed stop there for the Stags as Niagara is currently on a 10-2 run.
Looks like Coach Sudonis using a little offense-defense here as Anderson and Brown check in for Nicoletti Lete and Beach. Gallagher will inbound. Finds Nellie Brown on the bounce pass. 1 minute to go left in the first half. 21-31 in favor of the Purple Eagles. On a tie-up, it will go to Fairfield. Nellie Brown looking for an option. Can't find one. She's in trouble, but finds Magruder just in time. Swings over to Selimovic. Possible travel, no call by the official. Selimovic looking for an option. This time she travels, and it's another Fairfield turnover.
Make that 17 turnovers now, Logan. Already halfway to that 34 they committed in that January game.
Beach checks in for Brown.
And Stags as a team in the regular season only averaged about 16 turnovers per game, so certainly less than ideal.
Parker inbounds to Hicks. That is Aaliyah Parker. Angel Parker walks it up the left side. And a little bit of a brisk walk. Hicks trying to look for an angle. 31 seconds left. Hicks layup too short. Strong gets the rebound and uses her strength to put it in with the left hand.
Pierce Hicks just took that away from Beach there. Nice hustle.
The Stags in a rare position, down 12 early. 17 seconds. They will hold for the final shot. Selimovic guarded by Angel Parker. Selimovic looking for an option, finds Anderson. Got to get a shot up in 5 seconds. It's going to be a foul. It is going to be a shooting foul. The official on our near side says it will be the third team foul on the Purple Eagles.
Yeah, we talked about playing disciplined, but playing disciplinedly aggressive. Niagara has done that and then some so far this first half.
I guess the foul is on the floor. The near official towards us pointed as if it was a shooting foul. After deliberation, it is not. The Stags have 4 seconds to get a shot up. Dickerson checks back in, along with Lauren Beach. Coach Pierce has got her Purple Eagle team in a great position. Selimovic inside, and a foul is called. Great, just to get it inside, get a shot up and possibly foul. You're not getting a great shot up in 4 seconds.
Yeah, knowing the clock was running down, Selimovic just tried to get one up there and draw the foul, was successful there, and it's going to go to the line for 2.
Selimovic, a 72.2% free throw shooter. Really needs them both to get this lead to 10. 2.7 on the game clock. The shot clock has been turned off. Selimovic's first free throw is good. Selimovic has struggled here in this first half. These 2 free throws might get her confidence back up for this in very vital second half. She doesn't get them both. She only gets 1. 2 seconds. 1 second. The buzzer sounds. If a shot goes, it's good, and it doesn't go. The officials have waved off the half. Andrew, a tough half for these Stags, but a fantastic effort by the Purple Eagles to get an 11-point advantage going into the break.
No, as we mentioned earlier, it's hard to be an opponent 3 times in a single season. Niagara has learned from their mistakes, it looks like, and they are firing on all cylinders, offensively, defensively, and in transition.
Niagara looking for their first tournament berth since 1997. We will see if they can do it in the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to WVOF 88.5's coverage of the Women's MAAC Conference Final. We appreciate your support. Come back for the second half at Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City. We'll see you then.
Once or twice was enough, and it was all in vain. Time starts to pass before you know it, you're frozen. But something happened for the very first time with you. My heart melted to the ground, found something true. And everyone's looking round, thinking I'm going crazy. Sounds fill my ears, trying to fill me with doubt. Yet I know that the goal is to keep me from falling. But nothing's greater than the risk that comes with your embrace. And in this world of loneliness, I see your face. Yet everyone around me thinks that I'm going crazy.
That'll bring the trauma. Overseas, yeah, we trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorists here living in the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. But if you only have love for your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate. And to discriminate only generates hate. And when you hate, then you're bound to get irate. Yeah, madness is what you demonstrate, and that's exactly how anger works and operates. Man, you gotta have love just to set it straight. Take control of your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love, y'all.
People killing, people dying, children hurt, and you hear them crying. you practice what you preach, and would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us, send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning, where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love?
It just ain't the same, always in change. New days are strange, is the world insane? If love and peace is so strong, why are the pieces of love that don't belong? Nations dropping bombs, chemical gases filling lungs of little ones with ongoing suffering as the youth are young. So ask yourself, is the loving really gone? So I could ask myself, really what is going wrong in this world that we living in? People keep on giving in, making wrong decisions, only visions of them dividends. Not respecting each other, denying thy brother. A war's going on, but the reason's undercover. The truth is kept secret, it's swept under the rug. If you never know truth, then you never know love. Where's the love, y'all? Come on, I don't know. Where's the truth, y'all? Come on, I don't know. Where's the love, y'all?
People killing, people dying, children hurt and even crying. When you practice what you preach, and would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us, send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning, where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love?
I feel the weight of the world on my shoulder. As I'm getting older, your people get colder. Most of us only care about money making. Selfishness got us following the wrong direction. Wrong information always shown by the media. Negative images is the main criteria. Infecting the young minds faster than bacteria. Kids wanna act like what they see in the cinemas, yeah. Whatever happened to the values of humanity? Whatever happened to the fairness and equality? Instead of spreading love, we're spreading animosity. Lack of understanding leading us away from unity. That's the reason why sometimes I'm feeling under. That's the reason why sometimes I'm feeling down. It's no wonder why sometimes I'm feeling under. Gotta keep my faith alive till love is found. Now ask yourself,
Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Father, 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 help us, send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning, where is the love?
sing with me, y'all.
One word, we only got one word, that's all we got. One word, and something's wrong with it, something's wrong with it, something's wrong with the world, yeah. We only got one word, that's all we got. One word.
What it do, baby boy? Yeah, little mama, you looking good. I see you wanna play with a player from the hood. Come holler at me, you got it like that. Big Snoop Dogg with the lead pussycat. I show you how I go down. Yeah, I wanna throw that. Me and you one-on-one, treat it like a showdown. You look at me and I look at you. I'm reaching for your shirt, what you want me to do?
I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby, but you keep frontin'. Say what you gon' do to me, but I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby, but you keep frontin'. Say what you gon' do to me, but I ain't seen nothing. Typical and hardly the type of fucker I like when the physical. Don't leave me asking for more. I'm a sexy mama, just trying to get what I wanna.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WVOF's coverage of the MAAC Women's Final. Here in Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Andrew, the Stags are down 11 points at the half. They're not down at the half often, but when they are, they figured it out this year. What do they need to do to figure it out once again?
They need to stay calm, stay cool, and stay collected, Logan. This team has turned the ball over too much. This team is not shooting well from three-point range. They need to simplify things and play good traditional basketball.
Yeah,
passing, shooting, passing up good shots for better shots.
Yeah, I think winning this game is going to be in transition. We've got multiple baskets in transition, and I don't think the three-point line is our friend today, and I would just go away from it unless it's wide open. You know, take your chance, right? High percentage shots, good defense is what's going to get you back in this game. Both teams are back on the floor, a minute 35 until we get underway again.
Looking at some advanced metrics of the game so far, Fairfield shooting 35% from the field, just 14% from three, only 2 of 4 from the line. Looking at scoring, Nellie Brown, Katie Lamro, and Megan Anderson have combined for just 6 points. That is not ideal to say the least, and when your stars are not playing well, you need depth. The depth has not been there for the most part, as Slinovic is the leading scorer with just 5 points. So the offense really not hitting well as a team overall. And Niagara's not shooting out of this world, let's say. They're only shooting 39%, but they are forcing turnovers at a prolific rate, have 15 points off turnovers compared to Fairfield 0, and have been the absolute aggressors, to say the least.
You got to take care of the basketball, and that's how you win. The turnovers is what's going to kill you, and I think Fairfield hasn't been a team to turn over the basketball all season except against these Purple Eagles. They've got away with it twice. They're 2-0 against these Purple Eagles this season. Let's see if they can make it 3-0, or the Purple Eagles will ruin the Cinderella run.
For Fairfield, this is their largest halftime deficit of the season.
Fairfield, Niagara stepping on the floor. It will be Fairfield's possession coming out of the half. They're going to shoot left to right this half. Niagara will go right to left. For the Purple Eagles, Aaliyah Parker, Angel Parker, Marley Dickerson, Destiny Strother, and Amelia Strong on the floor. For the Stags, Megan Anderson, Amina Selimovic, Nellie Brown, Katie Lamro, and Nicole Gallagher. Very experienced starting fives on the floor for both teams. 20 minutes will decide who makes it to a big dance in the national tournament. Anderson will inbound to Nellie Brown. Marley Dickerson gives the thumbs up as she's ready to go. The officials working with the media right now to make sure the clocks are set properly, and they are. Coach Udonis gets out of her interview, and we're ready to go in this period. The officials just waiting for the cord to be tied up so nobody trips on the end line, and we will be all set. The referees have bounced the ball. 20 minutes decides who makes it to the big dance. Anderson inbounds to Janelle Brown. Nellie Brown guarded full court by Marley Dickerson. Dickerson's played good defense in this game. The first pass of the half is deflected by Aaliyah Parker. Ends up in Gallagher's hand. Gallagher, and it's a turnover by Fairfield. Aaliyah Parker looking for an option. Inside, jump stop. Finds Strother, her three-pointer on the left wing. Too short, gets her own miss. Inside, bounce pass to Strong. She bounces it once, puts it up. No good. And a foul is called on the Stags on the far side. It's going to go on Anderson.
Another offensive rebound there for Niagara. They had 7 in the first half. If you're Fairfield, you cannot afford to give Niagara any more opportunities than they are going to get.
Strong, a 61.3% free throw shooter. Anderson picks up her second. Fairfield, as a team, picks up their first of the quarter. Strong's first free throw is up and good.
Niagara on the game, shooting 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Fairfield, conversely, just 2 of 4.
Niagara has 7 steals and 17 forced turnovers. Good defense by the Purple Eagles, as we expected, as Strong knocks down both free throws. Full court pressure from the Purple Eagles. Gallagher, guarded by Destiny Strother. He's got to get it across in about 8 seconds. Does with ease. Now got to have a good possession on the offensive end. Nellie Brown. A little miscommunication on defense. Angel Parker went for the steal, couldn't get it. Lamro crossover. Nellie Brown, three-pointer is good. A great start for Nellie Brown after she struggled the entire of the first half.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first half, Nellie Brown.
Strother takes a bad shot and misses. Selimovic, it's going to stay here as Strong fights enough to get the ball in the Purple Eagles' hands once again. Lamrose, nice crossover as they're showing the replay up on the video board. It was nothing but net from Brown.
Stags are going to need to spread the ball more. This team thrives passing and giving up good shots for better shots. Only 6 assists so far today.
Strother inbounds for Leah Parker. It's an elevator screen play for Strother, the prolific three-point shooter. Bounce pass, Strong. Outside, Angel Parker, three-pointer. Too short, rebound Gallagher. Got to get it away from the double team. Passes to Brown, who keeps it in bounds, tiptoeing through the legs. Got to get across in 2 seconds. And Gallagher gets it across just in time. And it's stolen by Aaliyah Parker. Parker's got Dickerson to her right. A little hesitation. And a good defense by Nellie Brown. The first a turnover, and it's going to be a foul. It's going to go on Dickerson.
Hesitation was just enough there by Nellie Brown. Kind of got in Parker's head a little bit.
Dickerson, second, her first foul, first team foul. Nicolette Alete will inbound as she just checks in for Nicole Gallagher. Same group for Niagara. Katie Lamro. Bounce pass Nicolette Alete, a little dangerous, but gets it across. Slows it down. Lete looking for a cutter, but it finds Selimovic in the post. Anderson drives, looking for an angle. Finds Selimovic. Pump. Elbow jumper, no good. Long rebound, but it goes to Angel Parker.
Selimovic is 2 of 6 on the game now with 5 points.
Parker. Inside, Strong. It looked like a travel, but no call, and it's an easy layup with the left hand for Strong.
Yeah, Anderson thought there was a travel. Strong kept with it, playing to the whistle. Got the points.
Brown, straight line drive, right hand layup, no good, but a foul was called. I believe it's going to go on Aaliyah Parker, and it is. It's going to be a reach.
Aaliyah Parker,
her third personal foul. Second team foul for Niagara. Nellie Brown's an 84.4% free throw shooter. Nellie Brown has not shot a free throw today. It's the first. She has all 4 Stag points in this half.
Current MAAC, or the winner of the MAAC Player of the Year award and a first team selection.
17.5 points a game. She gets 2 on the free throws. Good start for her this half. She's got 5. Angel Parker, tipped away by Lamro. A little confusion. Glover gets it tipped away by Lamro, but Glover regathers, but Parker with the left hand. Too strong. Strong the rebound. Not good. Anderson gets the rebound. Exactly what the Stags needed was a stop, and they got it.
Look for Stags to push it here.
Lamro. Oh, behind the back pass on Parker. Inside. No foul call. Gets her own miss. Right hand layup is good.
Never giving up on the play. Katie Lamro taking advantage in her own hands, getting the 2.
Niagara, his lead has been cut to 8 points, 29-37. 7:17 left in the third period. All the momentum with Fairfield. Dickerson working on Lamro. Glover then to Parker, Angel Parker that is. She got hit, no call. Anderson guards her. Nicolette Alete guards Strother. Angel Parker's got 8 on the shot clock. Selimovic and Strong battling down low. Parker gets it to Dickerson. She's got 3 on the clock. She's got to hoist it and does. In and out, and it goes off the backboard and in again. Dagger.
Last second play there, shot by Dickerson. Nonetheless, it goes in.
It's a 3-pointer. 11-point advantage for the Purple Eagles. Nicolette Alete's 3 is too strong. Selimovic the rebound inside. Nicolette Alete up fake. Up again, foul. The bucket doesn't go, but the foul is called, and Nicolette Alete will go to the line.
And Fairfield is winning the battle of the boards 26-20. It has kept them in this game. However, this lead is slowly growing out of hand.
No free throws today for Nicolette Alete. She's a 76% free throw shooter. Katie Lamro.
I believe we had a scoreboard issue. It was 43-29. We'll get you the correct score. I believe it's 39-29 now.
They have reversed the 3-pointer by Dickerson to a 2. I thought it was a 2. Her foot was on the line. Big call by the officials.
Championship game, Logan.
Nicolette Alete. First free throw is good. The lead for Niagara has been cut to 9. Aaliyah Parker will check in at the next stoppage. Nicolette Alete hits both free throws, so Fairfield has hit all 4 free throws in this half. big story going towards the end of this game. The Stags' intensity has picked up. There are Stags fans all over the arena. Purple Eagles are just in front of us. Hicks, aggressive defense by Brown. Behind the back dribble. Inside, Selimovic gets called for a foul and one as Hicks converts the 2 and looking for 3.
Nice play there by Hicks to strong finish and one. Gets the foul. Selimovic not happy, but what's the correct call?
85.7% free throw. Free throw shooters is Hicks, and she's 1 for 2 on the day. Hicks doesn't convert the 3-point play. Glover's rebound. Her layup's no good. Beach gets it and corrals it. Katie Lamro, 10-point game in favor of the Purple Eagles. Lamro behind the back, looking for options and finds them. Ellie Brown. Brown gives to Lamro, who's guarded by Parker. Inside, Nicolette Lete, good catch. Hooks is Lete, outside, Nellie Brown, corner 3, not good. Right off the back iron as Dickerson collects the rebound and passes to Hicks.
One Nellie Brown's going to want back.
Hicks to Hartley. 5 on 4 as Brown hits the floor. Rebound to Dickerson off the miss. Dickerson can't hit it. It's going to stay with the Purple Eagles. Another offensive rebound. Hicks, little runner, no good. Selimovic gets the rebound over Lamro. Nicolete pushes over to Lamro. Inside. And should be a kickball, but it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay with Fairfield.
I believe our score is 42-31 Niagara. However, the scoreboard here indicates it's 41-31. I believe it is 42-31, though.
The Fairfield trainer's not happy as Brown took a hard hit on the floor. The play should have been stopped, as they're saying. It's an 11-point advantage. There's 2 different scores up on the video board. We're going to go with a 10-point game because I believe ESPN has not fixed the score from a 2 to a 1, or excuse me, a 3 to a 2. Here in the arena, they say it's 41-31 for any confusion. Nicolette Letse passes to Magruder, who has just checked back in along with Lauren Beach.
It is officially 41-31.
Nicolette Letse, a little fadeaway. 2 is good, nothing but net.
Nice job there by Nicolette Lete. She's up to 7 on the game now.
Nicolette Letse being a little more of a prolific scorer than she's used to being. Hartley gets past with ease against Lamro, the freshman, and gets 2.
Elusiveness there by Hartley to get by Lamro.
Hustles back on defense. Lamro into Lete. Good steal by Nicolette Lete. The basket doesn't go, but the foul is called.
Foul number 0, Chardonnay Hartley, her first personal 14 foul on Niagara.
There's now 5 minutes left in the period, which means there is a media timeout on the floor. We're going to take the break with this. Don't go anywhere for WVOF 88.5's coverage of the men's and women's basketball championship for the women's final. Don't go anywhere.
Cheer. Rihanna. Good girl going bad. Take 3. Action. No clouds in my stones. Let it rain. I hydroplane in the bank. Coming down like a Dow Jones. When the clouds come, we gone. We Rockefellers. We fly higher than weather. And cheap vibes are better. You know me. In anticipation for precipitation. Stack chips with a rainy day. Jay. Rain Man is back. With Little Miss Sunshine. Rihanna, where you at?
You have my heart, and we'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you still be my star. Baby, 'cause in the dark, you can't see shiny cars. And that's when you need me there. With you, I'll always share. Because when the sunshine, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Said I'll always be your friend. Took an oath, I'ma stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to WVOF's 88.5, the voice of Fairfield's coverage of the men's and women's basketball championship. Here is the women's final. The Niagara Purple Eagles are up 10 points on the 30-1 Fairfield Stags. A little bit of a shocker coming into this game. We thought that Fairfield would be on top at this point, but they are not. Andrew, take me through what the Purple Eagles have done so well to shut down this Fairfield Stag offense.
Defense. I sound like a broken record, Logan, but I'm going to say it time and time again. Defense has propelled this team to the 10-point lead. They have forced 18 turnovers. They have only committed 7. And the eye-popping stat of the day thus far, points off turnovers, 17 for Niagara, 0 for Fairfield.
It's a big stat. On the floor for the Stags, Lamro, Magruder, Anderson, Beach, Nicolete Lete. The Purple Eagles are yet to step on the floor.
Looking at the Stags scoring advance, Nicolete Lete leads all scorers with 7. Selimovic and Nellie Brown both have 5 apiece. Megan Anderson and Lamro both have 4 on a combined 4 of 12 shooting, 0 of 6 from 3. We've talked about the freshman parade. Appears under the bright lights, not as high clip as they are used to were used to in the regular season.
Nicolete Lete, a 76% free throw shooter. She's 2 for 2 today.
Yeah, and Fairfield free throws only going to grow in importance down the stretch. Gotta have these here as every free throw from this point on matters.
Nicolete Lete will shoot 2. She got fouled but missed the basket.
Number 5, Megan Anderson, checked in for Fairfield.
Anderson in the ball game. Nicolete Lete's first is nothing but net.
Fairfield now 7 of 9 from the game from the charity strike.
The charity stripe has been the Stags' friend, as Andrew said. Nicolete Lete rattles home the second free throw.
Much needed there.
Hicks working on Magruder. She gets turned around as Magruder. Little travel possibly as Hartley hits the 3, and it's going to be an offensive foul. It's going to go on Parker, I believe.
Huge stop there for the Stags.
It's going to be on Glover. Looks like she sealed a little too hard on the Purple Eagles. It is the fifth foul on Niagara, but offensive fouls do not result in free throws, so it will be passed in underneath the basket. Brown all the way to the cup. Stops, collects herself, looking for an option, and a foul is called on the Purple Eagles.
Now Fairfield's going to go to the free throw line. These are huge free throws now in the bonus with just under halfway to go in this third quarter.
Janelle Brown, 2 for 2 today. She's an 84.4% free throw shooter. I believe that is Aaliyah Parker's 4th personal foul, so she will check out. It's a big number. She's a huge contributor to this team.
Look for Fairfield to up the tempo now that Aaliyah Parker is sidelined for we don't know how long.
Brown hits the first. In women's basketball, it is automatic 2 shots due to the quarters. In men's basketball, at the 7th foul, 1 and 1. At the 10th foul, both shots. Regardless, Brown hit the first free throw, and she will shoot a second. And the release, and the Purple Eagles lead is cut to just 6 points.
Calm, cool, and collected there, absolutely vital by Nellie.
Coach Judonis cheering on her Stags on the floor. Nellie Brown gives a couple claps. Hicks looking for an option, finds Rosignol, who just checked on. Brown looking for a steal, but instead lets Hartley catch it. Hartley loses control of the basketball. 12 seconds left. On the floor is Hartley. Lamro went for the steal. Couldn't get it. Inside. Missed layup. Looking for a rebound. It's Brown. Brown pushes. Nicolete Lete to her left. 2-on-2. And it's picked off by Hartley. A poor decision by Janelle Brown.
Great hustle there by Hartley to get back on the fast break.
Magruder hits the deck. Inside. Glover. And the foul is called on Magruder as she tried to recover. Alyssa Rosignol will go to the line shooting 2.
Stags with the right idea, pushing the pace there, but Hartley playing absolute ball hawk mode, reading that pass perfectly.
Fairfield will pick up their 3rd foul. Magruder will pick up her first. Rosignol will take her first shots today. Usually she is a 75% free throw shooter. The first is good.
Rosignol, first point of the game.
It's now a 7-point advantage for the Purple Eagles. Rosignol will take her second. Misses it. Rebound Janelle Brown. Still a 7-point game. 4:01 left in the third period. Brown all the way down the lane. Jump stops, kicks it. Left wing 3. Magruder. Oh, just misses it. Brown the rebound. Magruder kicks it out to Lamro. Lamro behind the back. Gets past Hartley. Inside. Right-hand layup is good.
Tough finish there by a tough player in Lamro. Stags only down 5 now.
Got to get back on defense as Lori Porter catches you at the MAAC logo on Fairfield's side of the floor. Handoff, Glover to Hartley. Guarded by Magruder. There's no help on the backside. It's pure one-on-one. Nicoletta Lete rotates over, and Hartley hits the basket, and it will be a foul on Fairfield.
Hartley has been absolutely clutch for this Purple Eagles team all game, up to 8 points now.
Selimovic will check back in. Magruder will pick up her second personal. Fairfield will pick up their fourth as a team. 69.3% free throw shooter is Hartley, and has not taken a shot today. Fairfield fans getting into it, trying to distract Hartley from making the free throws. She could extend this lead to 9. Only one shot, and it's an air ball.
Number 23, Amina Selimovic.
I want to apologize, it wasn't 2 shots. She made the basket. She could only extend it to 8, but instead she air balls the free throw. A rare miscue from Hartley. Let's see if it gets to her or if she plays that determinant defense as she has so far. Nellie Brown behind the back dribble, inside, jump stop. Looking for an option. Got to get out of her hands in about 5 seconds. Finds Nicoletta Lete. No foul call. Brown recollects. Skip pass, Lamro. Lamro inside, jump stop. Lamro, layup no good. No foul call. The bench is furious.
Physical basketball all around there, Logan.
7-point lead still for the Purple Eagles. 3 minutes left to go in the third period. Gallagher and Dickerson will check in at the next stoppage. Angel Parker calling out a play, gives it to Hicks. Glover posts up on Selimovic. Good shield by Selimovic. Rossignol hands to Hicks. Hicks. Hartley, sidestep 2. No good. Nicoletta Lete pushes. Behind the back dribble. Poked away by Hartley, and then turnover by the Stags.
Hartley disrupting Stags offense once again.
Hartley, chest pass inside. Glover, layup is good.
Niagara lead back up to 9.
Basket by Sage Glover.
The officials have stopped it. Nobody collected the basketball. The substitutions will come in. Nikki Gallagher will come in for Kendall Magruder. And Hicks will check out as Marley Dickerson checks back in.
Marley Dickerson for Niagara.
Dickerson is a good energy spark who starts games but doesn't play as many minutes usually as some of the other starters. Nellie Brown working on Dickerson. This has been the matchup of the day so far. Nellie Brown through the legs, takes it back out. In line, straight on with the basket. Selimovic sets the screen. Nellie Brown goes the other way. Her layup with the right hand is good. Looked like she got fouled, no call.
She's got to get back up though and hustle on defense.
7-point advantage for the Purple Eagles. Turnover. Nicoletta Lete runs. Lamro decides to be smart and pull it out. Good decision by the freshman. Lamro crosses over. Turnover. Selimovic trying to play defense. Rossignol. Brown gets a great block and saves 2 points for the Purple Eagles. Play of the game so far is Jada Pierce not happy with the no foul call.
Textbook chase down block there with the frantic pace. Both coaches unpleased with calls.
Anderson checks back in. Nellie Brown out. Selimovic guards strong. Gallagher guards Hartley. Lamro guards Angel Parker, gets past her. Nicoletta Lete and help. Ball's tipped away, but Angel Parker gets it back herself. Anderson doubles. Good block. 7 on the shot clock.
Great defense there by Anderson. Staying calm, cool, and collected in the paint, not allowing anything to fly under her watch.
Angel Parker will inbound. 7 on the shot clock. 1:22 left in the third period. 41-48 in favor of the Purple Eagles. Lamro got to get a shot up as Parker. It does. Fighting for the rebound. Nicoletta Lete comes up with it. Got to slow this thing down, in my opinion, and does. Timeout goes to Coach Dudonis before Fairfield lost the possession. It's only her first timeout.
Great heads-up timeout there by Coach Carter, realizing that Fairfield was against numbers and more likely not going to turn over, given that they already have 21 turnovers on the game.
I believe it is a timeout's been called. 30 seconds, so we're going to stay here with you. Andrew, a little bit of the lead has been cut into by the Stags. What have they done well in the last few minutes?
They're up in the tempo, and they are playing more unselfish basketball. They do have 7 assists, more than Niagara. However, ball security has got to improve still. Ball security is going to dictate this game. If you don't protect the ball, you're not going to have as many possessions to crawl back into this game.
Nellie Brown has just checked in. She will be on the floor for this next Fairfield possession. I thought that was a great timeout by Coach Dudonis, because I think that ball would have been stolen. All 5 coaches on the staff discussing. The players are discussing amongst themselves what they need to do better. We can see a little bit of Nellie Brown being emphatic and just calming down and playing Fairfield basketball. The officials standing right in front of us, I think they've been very good today. They've let a lot go, but it is a championship game, and it has been physical. Niagara, as we said earlier in the broadcast, is a very physical basketball team, as Dickerson got into Nellie Brown's skin early on with some physicality, and she picked up a technical.
And Niagara lives and dies off of physicality. When they are the aggressors in this game, they are unstoppable. They have forced 21 turnovers this game. They have 12 steals compared to Fairfield's 3, kind of channeling Fairfield's own defensive prowess there in a way and returning the favor.
A little bit different of a huddle now. So the Fairfield will go with everybody in the huddle. A couple of the coaches are outside of the Niagara huddle. Interesting tactic. Jada Pierce will control it. Coach Dudonis is controlling the Fairfield huddle. The 2 head coaches, some of the best in the conference, as we mentioned earlier. Coach Dudonis, MAAC Coach of the Year, her father, is one of the best coaches in the WNBA in their history. Jada Pierce, one of the best player developers in the MAAC conference, and I would say in all of college basketball.
48-41 is our score here. Niagara out in front by 7 with just a minute and 10 to go in this third period. Fairfield trying to build some momentum as this third quarter comes to a close.
Few celebrities in the building. Fairfield University President Mark Nemec is in the building.
How about Dean Johnson trying to fly under the radar a little bit?
Dean of Students Will Johnson of Fairfield University also in the building.
Our own Ryan Canfield on stats.
Ryan Canfield next to us on the statistics. Some of Niagara's administration looks like they're in the building as well.
Championship game atmosphere brings the best of the best in all facets, Logan.
Stags have 2 championship games once again today. The Purple Eagles will have 1. The Peacocks will have 1 as well. Nicolette, let's say we're inbound. A little camaraderie with the officials before the ball comes into play. The Stags down 7, going left to right. 1:10 left in the third period. The Purple Eagles, obviously the opposite way, going right to left. The band is finishing up their song, as well as the MEAG and their commercials. The buzzer sounds, and we're ready for MAAC basketball.
Substitutions, Fairfield, number 3.
Nicolette Letse, Anderson, Nellie Brown, Selimovic, Gallagher, the 5 for Fairfield. Dickerson. Looks like Hartley. Aaliyah Parker's on the floor, along with Glover and Hicks. Nicolette Letse needs an option quick and finds Selimovic. Selimovic looking for a guard possibly. Nellie Brown shows, then goes away, then comes back to get the basketball. 18 on the shot clock. 1 minute on the game clock. Nellie Brown, straight line drive, bounce pass, Nicolette Letse, beautiful play. Not finished though by Nicolette Letse. Batted around. Looks like it's going to be a foul on, I believe they're going to get Nicolette Letse. That'll be her first personal.
Nice dish there by Nellie Brown. Everything was right except the execution there by Nicolette Letse. Can't keep your head down and dwell on that one though.
It will be free throws as Fairfield is over the limit.
Isabella Nicolette Lete, her first personal 15th foul on Fairfield.
I believe Glover will go to the line, and she will. Glover, a 49.2% free throw shooter.
So far in the game, just 4 points, 2 of 4 shooting for 3 offensive rebounds, so getting it done there.
Glover's first shot, no good off the front iron. A critical rebound possibly for the Stags if she misses. Selimovic knows it along with Gallagher, who gets words from the officials.
You're seeing the physicality get ramped up as the game goes on, Logan. This box out is going to be physical.
Dickerson on the side closest to us. Strong. The Purple Eagle on the far side in the paint for the Purple Eagles. Both free throws are missed by Glover. Nellie Brown collects the rebound and pushes. She's probably going to go 2 for 1. About 20 seconds separate the game and the shot clock. Nellie Brown finds Anderson top of the key. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound, Nikki Gallagher. 18 seconds separate the shot and the game clock. Nellie Brown thought about a three, but Hartley gets the defense. Skip pass. Nikki Gallagher gets Dickerson off the three-point line. Options. Selimovic gets the ball in and out. No foul called. Dudonis furious.
Yeah, that should have been a foul.
Dickerson going the other way. Her three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Strong. Anderson. Strong puts it in with the left hand. 15 seconds left to go in the period.
Niagara capitalizing on the chaos once again.
Fairfield down 9. Nellie Brown holds for the last shot. Selimovic gives her a screen. It's used. Brown, left-hand layup. Too strong. And a foul is called by the near official. Before the time has expired, Fairfield will get free throws.
I believe the foul was before, as Logan said. That is going to be huge, as this will grant Fairfield 2 free throws, probably on Gallagher, but
just the player you want at the line. She's an 88% free throw shooter.
It appears the officials are going to converse here.
She's 1 for 2 if she goes to the line. One of the officials is talking to the ESPN Plus crew right now. I believe they're reviewing if the foul occurred before the final horn.
It was a bang-bang play, however, it looked like the whistle was blown and the official's fist was up in the air before we saw red on the backboard.
I'd tend to agree. Little statistics update. Nellie Brown has had a good half. She's up to 9 points. Anderson has 4. Nicoletta Leite has had a great showing, and she's put in 9.
Fairfield.
Gallagher has 3. And Selimovic has 5 for the Stags.
Fairfield, though, still down big on the scoreboard. 0 of their last 4 and a 2-minute scoring drought.
For the Purple Eagles, Hartley has 8 points. Hicks has 3. Strong, been great on the glass. She has 12 points. Dickerson's got 7. Glover has 4 of her own. I believe Pedro, one of our workers back at WVOF, one of his favorite songs is playing right now on the studio. I believe there's going to be 2 free throws with 0.4 on the shot clock. That is the correct time and shot. Once again, Nikki Gallagher 1 for 2.
Very underlooked free throws here. And if these 2 are makes, Fairfield's got some momentum going into the final quarter.
88.9% free throw shooter is Nikki Gallagher.
0.4 seconds on the clock. Shooting for Fairfield, number 21, Nicole Gallagher.
Gallagher, the transfer from Bryant. She's from Foxborough, Massachusetts, in her final graduate season. Her first free throw was good.
Fairfield now 11 of 13 from the charity strike, just about 85%.
Gallagher, her feet are aligned, about 1 foot and a half in front of the other. Both free throws are good. I believe Niagara will just inbound to end the quarter. They get it to Hartley. Can't get a shot up. The clock never started, and I believe the officials are going to wave off the period.
And the score at the end of
Yep.
Yeah, that was a wild sequence.
To explain what just happened, Glover had inbounded the basketball. It got to Hartley around midcourt. She bobbled it a little bit. The clock never started, but the officials have waved off the quarter. In the beginning of the fourth quarter, Lamro will be in the game, along with Angel Parker. We will be back for the final 10 minutes to decide who's moving on to the big dance next week.
Fancy things will never come in between. You're part of my
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WVOF 88.5, the voice of Fairfield's coverage of the men's and women's basketball championships here at Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Here, the Fairfield Stags have a 7-point drought to dig themselves out of for 10 minutes left in the period.
Yeah, no, Niagara has capitalized off of Fairfield mistakes. Fairfield 21 turnovers, as we mentioned, time and time again. Niagara just 9, and they have had great performances, especially from Amelia Strong, who has 12 points on 5 of 8 shooting to go with 6 rebounds.
Yeah, most of them are offensive, too. We really got to get on defensive glass and just make easy layups to just get ourselves back into this game. We've cut this lead to 7. I said I thought we should cut it to 5 at the end of the period. A little under that mark, but a 3 can get us right back where we need to be. Little encouragement from the Fairfield bench. Coach Blake Dudonis giving some instructions. It'll be Anderson, Selimovic, Gallagher, Brown, and I believe it's Katie Lamro as well. Glover, Chardonnay, Hartley, Dickerson, and Parker. Glover will inbound to Hartley. Both teams' fans are standing. Nobody is sitting here in this arena. It's 10 minutes to decide who's going to the big dance. The officials are ready, just waiting for the media.
This game is far from over, Ryan. We know Fairfield can, we know Fairfield can go on runs. They need one here in the most important situation all season.
Saw the men do it last night. They were down about 7, give or take, and they came back and won it. Let's see if the women can do the same thing here in the final.
All it takes is one bucket. Fairfield needs to take the rest of this game one possession at a time, quality over quantity.
Glover inbounds. Hartley will start the 4th period here in Atlantic City. Parker, Glover, Hartley. Hartley passes to Strong, who bobbles but recollects it. Strong working on Selimovic. Looking for an option. Parker takes the 3-pointer, then goes to the paint inside. Blocked by Selimovic. Outside. It's going to go to Fairfield. It went off Strong's knee. That's a great defensive possession to start this thing.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Logan. Fairfield smothering defense on Niagara, forcing that errant shot there by Parker.
Nikki Gallagher, or Nikki G as the Stags caller, gives it to Brown. Brown guarded by Hartley, who's aggressive on the defensive end. Brown trying to get past Hartley. It does temporarily, and the foul is going to go on Glover.
The quicker Niagara commits fouls, the quicker Fairfield can get to the free throw line. That's going to be huge dictating this game as Fairfield is a great 12 of 14 from the line so far.
Glover picks up her 2nd. Niagara will pick up their 1st team foul just 32 seconds into the period. Brown gets the inbound from Nikki Gallagher. Selimovic gives Brown a screen. She refuses it instead. Selimovic rolls off it. Got to find Lamro. Can't. Selimovic is going to draw another foul, this time on Angel Parker. Parker, only her 1st personal, but Niagara's 2nd team foul.
Yeah, that's good. Fairfield's playing aggressive, stepping up the tempo here a little bit. Niagara's just trying to keep up right now.
Katie Lamro, a little word for the Fairfield cheerleaders. It will be underneath the basket instead of a side out. Both Dudonis coaches up and giving instructions. Selimovic posts and gets the basketball from Nellie Brown. Fakes the handoff. Looking for an angle. Fade away. 2. Can't rattle home. And the foul is going to go on the Stags. I believe they're going to get Lamro for it, for a hold. Katie Lamro will pick up her 3rd. And it will be Fairfield's 1st team foul. So another empty possession for the Stags. It's been the story of this day. Missing a good amount of easier shots. They've gotten in the paint, just can't hit them. It's just been one of those days, and Niagara's capitalized. Instructions from Jada Pierce, Niagara head coach. Hartley looking for an option. She picks up her dribble. Gets it to Strong, who drives on Selimovic but stops. Gets it to Parker on the 3-point line, all on the right side. Working on Lamro, hooks her. Inside, layup no good, but gets her own miss. Nikki G on defense. Dickerson's left wing 3-pointer, no good. Stags got to find a way to get a rebound. It's going to stay here with the Purple Eagles.
Yeah, Niagara's making just enough of a presence felt on those 50-50 balls. rewarded there as they retain possession.
Angel Parker gets the instruction for Pierce as Pierce waves over Dickerson. Looking for a post-up on Gallagher. Miscommunication. Ball is out. Selimovic on the floor, but it stays with the Purple Eagles. The Purple Eagles catch a big break. Offensive foul is going to go on Dickerson. Dickerson will pick up her third personal. It will be Niagara's third team foul. They only have one more to give, and we're only a minute and a half into this thing.
Great composure there by Fairfield. Nikki G, one of the vets on this team, even though she is a transfer out of Bryant, one of the more experienced team members.
Fairfield only held to 43 points so far. They scored 95 in the last meeting. Downhill drive, chest pass, over to Anderson, gets the foul. Fourth team foul already. The foul is going to go on Dickerson. She's going to pick up her fourth. No free throws for Anderson today. She's an excellent free throw shooter, around 85%.
MAAC Rookie of the Year held to 4 points so far on 2 of 6 shooting, 0 of 4 from 3, trying to make up for it here with clutch free throws.
So interesting situation for Coach Jada Pierce. Dickerson and Aaliyah Parker both have 4 fouls, both prolific players. Anderson will get 2 shots from the charity stripe, down 7, 8:25 left to go. Fairfield going from left to right. Niagara going right to left. The possession arrow will be in Fairfield's favor on a tie-up. Lamro looking for something from the medical team. She's going to check out. Nicolette Lete will check back in. Nellie Brown, Coach Dudonis, a little moment of love right there. A little words of encouragement from Dudonis to Brown. Anderson's first free throw. In and out. Still a 7-point game. Got to hit him down the stretch here. Nellie Brown, little words of encouragement for the freshman.
Can't dwell on something that goes in your way. You just got to focus on the now.
Anderson will take her second, takes a deep breath, releases the second shot. Good recollect and hits the second. Angel Parker working on it. Janelle Brown. Parker, a little scoop pass to Hartley, who uses the Glover screen. Anderson switches onto her. Hartley, the shifty 5-3 guard, gets through Anderson. Blocked by Anderson.
That's a great bounce back play by Anderson.
Hartley tried to save it, but passed it to Nicole Gallagher. They're going to slow down the pace, the Fairfield Stags are. Nellie Brown, straight line drive down the middle. Her layup, no good. Rebound strong. Selimovic didn't turn around quick enough. And it's going to be a Niagara turnover as Glover, I believe, goes into the bench.
So Nellie Brown appears to be favoring her finger here. Not sure what happened on the exact replay, but she is looking down at it consistently.
I believe Nicolette Lete will inbound. Nicolette Lete checking on the cameraman right now. He was a little out of position according to the referee.
I think he was a little bit overzealous with his spot.
Nicolette Lete looking for an option. Can't find one. Gets it into Brown just in time. Janelle Brown. Little push off, no call. Skipped. Gallagher, right corner 3. No good. Anderson gets the rebound. Looking for an option, finds Selimovic. Janelle Brown, Nicolette Lete. Will reset. Nicolette Lete kicks. Anderson, another 3-pointer. In and out. Selimovic, the rebound. Working inside. Outside, Nellie Brown, 3-pointer. Third time's the charm, it's good.
You said it best, Logan. Third time's a charm there. Nellie Brown, big-time players make big-time plays. Doing it just there. We're back to a one-possession game.
One-possession game. Katie Lamro will check in. Jada Pierce calls timeout. All the momentum is in Fairfield's favor, and there's about 500 Fairfield fans in the building. We're going to take a breather and a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, I believe. Don't go anywhere for WVOF's 88.5 coverage of the MAAC tournament. We'll be right back.
Pick it up like a call. I'm hitting, I'm leaving that lights on to it until tomorrow, yeah.
Welcome back to Atlantic City for the women's MAAC championship game. The Fairfield Stags taking on the Purple Eagles. The Stags have come back. They're within striking distance, 3 points after the big lead for the Purple Eagles at halftime. A big three-pointer by Nellie Brown forced Jada Pierce to take her second timeout. She has 2 left. The Stags have 3.
Stags are bending but not breaking. Logan, Stags have already drawn 4 fouls here, 1 more, and Fairfield is in the bonus. This game is going to come down to free throws more likely than not. Looking at that on the game, Fairfield is 13 of 16. Niagara just 8 of 16. So while they have the same sample size, Fairfield has made more of most of their opportunities.
Aaliyah Parker, a story to watch. She has 4 fouls, has not played that much in the second half. The Purple Eagles are in foul trouble across the board.
Yeah, no, you said it best, Logan. Aaliyah Parker has 4 fouls. Marley Dickerson has 4 fouls. Amelia Strong has 3. And Rosignol has 3 herself. 4 players who have quality minutes and big chunks of minutes for this Niagara team, as they have all season, in foul trouble here.
The Stags fans vastly outnumber the Purple Eagles. It's probably a 75-25 ratio. For the Stags, Lamro, Gallagher, Salimovic, Nellie Brown, Megan Anderson. For the Purple Eagles, Chardonnay Hartley, Strong, Angel Parker, I believe that's Destiny Strother, and Aaliyah Parker's playing with 4 fouls.
Niagara needs Aaliyah Parker out there. She is just too vital a presence and explosive offensively to keep her on the bench in this state of the game.
The Fairfield faithful up in the air. Everyone is standing. There is not a person sitting down here at Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall on this Saturday afternoon on St. Patrick's Day Eve. The luck might be in the air for the Fairfield Stags. It might be a tough day for the Purple Eagles if they lose this comeback. Salimovic will guard Parker on the inbound. A Let's Go Stag chant is rumbling through the arena. Lambro checks back in. Angel Parker gets a screen from her sister Aaliyah. Her three-pointer dead on is going to be a foul and 1. She hit the three-pointer, and she'll get 1 free throw as well. It's a big shot in a big situation.
That's a huge play by Angel Parker. They're out of the timeout. Niagara going crazy, and rightfully so.
Second team foul by Fairfield.
Second team foul on Fairfield.
Point basket by number 11, Angel Parker.
Angel Parker, 100% on the day. She's hit both of her free throws. On the season, she's a 61.3% free throw, but this time she completes the 4-point play. Full court pressure from the Purple Eagles. They have a 7-point advantage. Nellie Brown has 6 minutes and 55 seconds to get her team winning. Salimovic inside. Salimovic, right-hand layup is good. It's now a 5-point advantage for the Purple Eagles.
Nice bucket there by Salimovic, cut into the lead.
Chardonnay Hartley dribbles the basketball and gets instructions from the Purple Eagle bench. Parker gets a screen from Aaliyah Parker. Aaliyah Parker, a little two-man game with Angel. Guarded by Salimovic. Katie Lamro draws a tie-up. It's Fairfield possession.
Huge play there by Lamro to retake possession in Fairfield's favor.
You can feel the momentum shift, even though that 4-point play was almost the dagger.
That was a phenomenal play by Angel Parker out of that media timeout with all the momentum with Fairfield.
Full court man coverage for the Purple Eagles. Easy inbound from Gallagher to Brown. Chardonnay Hartley's got to play some good defense, and she does. Almost gets away from Brown. Brown inside. And the foul is called. It will be free throws the rest of the way for the Purple Eagles. Aaliyah Parker is out of this basketball game. She is fouled out with 8 points.
That's a huge call there by the referee. Hartley believes the foul was on her. However, it appears Parker has fouled out of this game for now.
And both teams have been summoned to their bench. I believe they're going to review who had the foul. Janelle Brown, one of her strengths today, has been at the free throw line. She is 4 for 4, very efficient on the year. This could be a long timeout. We're going to let this one go and we're going to take a media timeout. It might be the last of the ball game. Get whatever you need, your popcorn, your water, your pancakes and syrup from the other day, or your waffles, whatever you choose. We're going to be right back here in Atlantic City. Don't go anywhere.
I bet you didn't think that they would come crashing down. No, you don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found out my there's just no chance for you and me. There'll never be. And don't it make you sad about it? Tell me you love me. Why did you leave me all alone? Now you tell me you need me. Can you call me on the phone? Girl, I refuse. You must have me.
And we're back here at Jim Whelan Hall, home of the men's and women's basketball championships, here at the women's final. There is an official talking to the ESPN Plus crew in front of us. I believe the foul is going to go on Parker, and she has fouled out, I believe. We're going to get the official word. The call stands on the floor. Parker is out of this basketball game.
That's a huge loss there for Niagara. Leah Parker ends the game with 8 points on 4 of 7 shooting, 5 steals in 22 minutes.
Janelle Brown, an 84.4% free throw shooter. She's 100% today. 6:15 left in the period. 2 shots. Nellie Brown's first. Off the back iron. Uncharacteristic miss from Nellie Brown.
Got to make this next one, though. Can't dwell on that one.
Misses both free throws. Hartley will push it the other way. Niagara catches a massive break. Angel Parker looking for, I believe that's Strong inside. Anderson takes Parker. Anderson, like we said earlier, can guard 1 through 5. No kickball violation. Strong. Right-hand drive, way too strong. Glover the rebound, puts it back. No good. Rebound, Selimovic. Got to get out. Selimovic got to read the floor and does. Gets it to Nikki G. Nikki G looking for an option, finds Selimovic. Got to go to work. Selimovic inside, fadeaway 2. No good. And the rebound is collected by Glover, who gives it to Parker. 5.5 minutes left to go. Any tie-ups will belong to Niagara. Chardonnay Hartley takes over the helm on the offense. Angel Parker. Hartley's going to cut through. Nellie Brown will follow. Parker still with the basketball. Uses a double screen from Strong and Glover. Selimovic switches on. Parker's three-pointer. No good. Nikki G the rebound. Gallagher, that is, has been big down the stretch. Nellie Brown comes back from the Lamoureux pass and gets it. Got to find a way to get a basket here. Brown, chest pass. Lamoureux, deep 3. Is good!
How about the confidence from the freshman there? First three-pointer of the game, down 2.
The closest Fairfield has been since early in the first quarter. They have come almost all the way back. Hartley turns over the basketball momentarily, but they say it goes off Nellie Brown. It will stay with the Purple Eagles.
Fairfield's got to keep this pressure up defensively if they want to get this ball back, because Niagara has the possession arrow, as you mentioned.
Lamoureux had 20 seconds on the shot clock, but decided to take the shot of her career probably. And what a fantastic shot it was. 2-point advantage. The defense chant is around here in Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall from the Fairfield faithful. Hartley working on Nellie Brown. Hartley directs the offense. Looks like a design play for the Purple Eagles. A little miscommunication as Destiny Strother's frustrated. Inside, Parker. That is Angel Parker. Aaliyah has fouled out. Strong. 5 on the shot clock. Got to get to work. No travel call. Inside, right-hand layup, way too strong. Selimovic collects the rebound. The foul. Oh, they're going to get a travel. The whistle blew. An unfortunate break for the Stags. 4:20 left in this fourth period.
That is a tough break there. Coach Carly wanted a travel on Strong initially. However, it returned the favor in a way as Selimovic was called for the travel instead.
Gallagher will guard the inbound. Selimovic guards Strong, who gets the ball all the way around to Parker. Elevator screen to Strother. Strother looking for a three-pointer. No room to get it, though. Instead takes a backboard 2 and hits it.
Basket by Destiny
Selimovic got to get it in, gets it to Gallagher. Good show. It's now a 4-point game. Full court pressure from Hartley. It's 4-on-3. Brown can drive. Anderson's three-pointer. She collects herself. It's good. It's a 1-point basketball game.
How about the confidence from the freshman as of late? 2 clutch three-pointers from both Anderson and Lamro.
2 freshmen, 2 big shots, 2 big moments. Looking for 1 championship. Nellie Brown guards Hartley 3/4 of the way there. The defense chant once again rattles through Jim Whelan Arena. 3:30 left in the 4th period. Fairfield will shoot the rest of the way. Offensive foul goes on the Purple Eagles as Lamro draws the foul from Sage Glover. It's an offensive foul, so they will not shoot free throws.
This team has had an incredible boost from the freshmen all year, and this boost as of late, in 4 of their last 5, huge part of that are both from Lamro and Anderson.
So Hartley picks up the foul. This is a great defender. Hicks will check in for her. Hicks only 1 foul. She has 3 points. Has not played that much in the second half. Nellie Brown has the basketball. The senior from New York, playing very close to her home state, looking to get the Stags over the line. Loses the basketball temporarily, gains it back. Nellie Brown getting inside, jump stop, kicks it. Nikki Gallagher gets Hicks off the line. Outside Anderson, 13 on the shot clock. Katie Lamro gets the screen from her classmate. Sage Glover guards her, kick. Nellie Brown, three-pointer, blocked. And good defense by the Purple Eagles to keep the Fairfield faithful at bay. Picked off by a linebacker by Katie Lamro. Lamro, 4-on-3. Straight line drive. Kicks. Anderson, right corner 3. Too short. And rebound goes to Strother.
Fairfield's got to get back on defense here. Can't let the anticipation and the thrill of a winning bucket take over.
2:40 left. Everybody is standing here at Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall. Selimovic will guard Hicks. A little bit of a mismatch between Lamro and Strong inside. 1-on-1. Selimovic gets blown by. Recovers. Hicks throws up a crazy circus shot. It will stay with the Purple Eagles out on Nikki Gallagher and Megan Anderson.
Great contest there by Selimovic to force an errant shot. Fortunate break there for Purple Eagles as they're able to retain possession.
Fortunate but unfortunate. Unfortunately, there's 6 seconds on the shot clock. Ball is inbounded. Strong's got to get to work quick. Got to get a shot up. 4, 2, 1. They're going to call a timeout, I believe, on the floor to review the play of a possible shot clock violation. The officials will head to the monitor. We're going to go to break and kind of collect ourselves here with the final 2:15 left to go. Don't go anywhere here at Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall. As we go to break, it doesn't look like the shot was good, and I don't think it was, but the officials will have the call when we come back. From our point of view, the clock, it's a shot clock violation on the Purple Eagles. It's a big call. It's only a 1-point game. It was as big of a lead as 11 at one point. So, pressure time for the Stags. They're looking for their first lead in this ball game here with 2:18 left to go.
Stags need to play one play at a time, quality over quantity. This is a game of inches, literally.
Nicole Gallagher is bleeding, so they must make a substitution or get it done quickly. The officials are letting this happen. It's going to be taped up by the athletic training staff.
Amazing athletic training staff here at Fairfield University, keeping our athletes in premier shape.
Well done by the Fairfield athletic staff. A piece of tape. It looks like it has limited Gallagher's mobility a little bit. She cannot move on the baseline due to the shot clock violation. Brown. Hardest part of getting the ball in was successful. Nellie Brown's got to find a way to get a basket. Brown crosses the byline, guarded by Hicks. Hicks, a little off balance. On the floor. It's going to stay Fairfield possession. And it was a very messy play. I'll take you through it right now. Nellie Brown lost her dribble, tipped by Hicks. Both teams dove on the floor for it. I believe it was Hicks once again that knocked it out of bounds. It will stay Fairfield possession.
Yes, I believe it was last touched by Strong as she dove for the ball. Bodies everywhere on that play.
A line formation at the top of the three-point line for the Stags. It gets the easy inbound in for Nellie Brown. She's got 15 on the shot clock to get to work. Nellie Brown, 1-on-1. Goes to the post. Nellie Brown, hop step inside, right-handed layup. It's the first Stags lead of the night with a right-handed layup on the left-hand side.
That's why she's your MAAC Player of the Year, Logan.
What a comeback. Nellie Brown has 14 second-half points to keep the Stags in this ball game. It's a full defense sign, a full defense chant from the Fairfield faithful. Niagara's got to get something up. Good defense. It's a traveling violation. It's going Fairfield's way.
Great defense there by Anderson, setting her feet, keeping the hands up.
Jada Pierce will take a timeout as Fairfield takes the lead. We're going to stay here with you guys. Parker has not got up off the floor since she traveled. We're going to direct our attention while they sort that out to the Fairfield side of things. I want to talk about Nellie Brown. Probably the most strugglesome first half we have ever seen from Nellie Brown. She has rebounded, literally, and got this team back in it with 14 points in this half.
Big-time players find ways to win by any means necessary. You can start weak, but you've had to finish strong, and Nellie Brown has done just that. There was a reason she was voted MAAC Player of the Year and a first-team All-MAAC selection. She is on full display here in this second half.
One of the big stories in this game, Aaliyah Parker fouled out of this game a few minutes ago, and Angel Parker has not got up off the floor. Parker looks like she's holding her knee. I bet she's going to try to stay in this game, even if she is not 100%.
Given the tough competitor she is, she wants to stay in this game, but physically cannot put any weight on that what looks to be right leg.
Both Dickerson and Hartley are in this basketball game, two versatile defenders. It is the loudest in this arena. It has been all week for any game. The Fairfield faithful have once again showed up. Flags, signs, 2 buses were left Leo D. Mahoney Arena back at home in Fairfield, Connecticut early this morning. I believe the timeout will be extended due to the injury.
Parker wants to play the competitor that she is, and in the grandest stage of them all in the championship. However, it's going to be tough here as she is grimacing in pain every second.
If you're just listening to us on the radio, a little visual. Fairfield going left to right from our view. The men's and women's championship logo is facing us head on with the letters straight on, not backwards. There's a Metro Atlantic phrase on the baseline. Fairfield will inbound from the I on the baseline. Parker, Angel Parker, he's out of this ball game limping with a brace on her knee. Something to look out for. A large comeback from Fairfield. They have not led until this moment in this game. One of the photographers, all our photographers are out. The video people are ready. Coach Dudonis is ready. Coach Pierce is ready for the last 91 seconds of this ball game. Got to get it in. Selimovic, great draw by Coach Dudonis to get the ball in. Brown works on Dickerson. She can use the time as her friend. She uses the Selimovic screen, double team. Right at the top. Got to find a way out of it. Brown, jump pass. It's going to be a timeout, a good timeout called by Coach Carly Thibault Dudonis.
Coach Carly had 3 to spare. Clutch, nice, smart timeout there as Nellie Brown was double teamed and smothered.
Coach Dudonis has 2 timeouts left. We're going to stay here. It's only a 30-second timeout. If I'm Coach Dudonis, I'm drawing up one of my favorite plays. That line formation, it gets the ball in about every time. And then you got to use the shot clock. They can take it down to exactly 1 minute. The game clock at 1:14, the shot clock at 14 seconds.
here's Fairfield just putting an emphasis on not turning the ball over in the clutch, especially. These turnovers way more in the late stages of the game. Cannot afford a turnover here.
Nikki Gallagher will inbound like she has all day. Hicks will defend her for Niagara. Glover, Dickerson, Strong, Hartley, Hicks. For Fairfield, Gallagher, Megan Anderson, Brown, Selimovic, Lamoureux. They do go with that line formation on the inbound pass. No help on Nellie Brown. It's going to be a push. It's automatic shots. Niagara's over the limit. She's going to get two shots on the season. 84.4% today. She is 4 for 6. She was 4 for her first 4. Parker will check back into the game limping. Dickerson is out of this game because she picked up her 5th personal.
So now Dickerson and Aaliyah Parker have both fouled out. As we said earlier, this game is coming down to free throws. Nellie Brown to the line for 2 more.
2 out of the 5 Niagara starters have fouled out. Nellie Brown's first free throw is pure. This game is now a 2-point game.
Nellie Brown leads all Stags in scoring with 15, looking to make it 16 here.
Nicoletta Letze can't even watch. Nellie Brown's second free throw. Rattles in and out, but Gallagher gets the rebound. Gallagher looking for an option. And turns over the basketball. Hicks. Nellie Brown picks up a foul. It will only be her 3rd. I thought it was a good foul, and Coach Judonis agrees it was a free 2 points.
Trying to calm down Nikki Gallagher as she had an errant pass there. Thought she was fouled. Nonetheless, have to move on here. Every possession matters.
59.6 seconds left. Fairfield leads by 2 points. Possession arrow will go to Niagara on a tie-up. Nellie Brown guards Angel Parker. 21 on the shot, 50 on the game clock. Angel Parker has put 10 dribbles down in the same spot and then gives it to Glover. Gives it back to Parker, a little 2-man game. Parker's got to get to work. Inside. It's waved off. It's going to be on the floor. Fairfield still has 1 foul to give. They will pick up, I believe, their 4th. Selimovic will pick up her 2nd.
Fairfield has 1 foul to give, as Logan just mentioned.
They use that foul to give. And Brown will pick up Hicks with 18 on the shot clock, 35 on the game clock. Parker drives, layup, no good, foul called. Going to be a foul on Brown. That's her 4th personal foul. It's a shooting foul regardless. Both teams have reached the limit. On the season, Angel Parker is a 61.9% free throw shooter on the day. She is 1 for 1.
2 of 14 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 6 points on the day.
Nellie Brown, a little slow to get up. She's holding her abdomen section. She will play this ball game out though. Parker's first free throw. It's going to stick on the back of the backboard, hit the front rim, and rattle home. It's a 1-point game in favor of the number 25 ranked Fairfield Stags. Parker for the tie. 2 clutch free throws. Coach Judonis takes a timeout.
There's a little bit of a tangle up between Anderson and Glover there.
Glover slow to get up. No fouls were called. Tie ball game. Coach Judonis, it's a full timeout. We're going to stay here and talk through how we got to this point so far. It's been a very good shooting day for the Niagara Purple Eagles, at least in the first half. They've struggled a little bit in the second half. In the first half, they put up 16 in the first period, 17 in the second period, and they held Fairfield to just 22 points in the first half. Andrew, take me through the second half.
Yeah, and Fairfield has bounced back offensively, whereas Niagara has taken a little bit of a dip. No field goals for Niagara in their last 3 minutes and 43 seconds. You're seeing Angel Parker's scoreline indicative of that. Just 2 of 14 from the field, but just had 2 clutch free throws right there. Niagara's dropped to 33% shooting overall, 21% from 3, 11 of 19 from the free throw line, just 58%. Fairfield, 36%, 23% from 3, 70% for the free throw line. So not great all around for either team, to be quite honest.
Niagara has not scored a field goal in just under 4 minutes. They're on a 3-minute and 43-second scoring drought. Both teams have 1 timeout left in this ball game. Both teams are also over the limit. It's double bonus. Possession arrow will go to the Niagara in the event of a jump ball. Janelle Brown, after a shaky first half, bounces back and has a team-high 15 points. On the floor, Strong has 12. For now, it is the highest on the floor. Nellie Brown is 4 for 9 in this ball game. She only took 1 shot in the first half. Speaking of Nellie Brown, she's going to hold. It's going to be one final shot to determine who goes to the big dance next week. Selection Sunday is tomorrow. The next 24 hours are going to be a crazy time in both women's and men's college basketball here in Division I. It's one shot, decides it all. Jim Whelan, Boardwalk Hall, Atlantic City. Who's going to take home the title? Will it be the Fairy Tale Story Stags or an upset from the Purple Eagles? Nellie Brown gets to work. 5, 4, 3. Offensive foul goes on Nellie Brown.
And she's out the game.
And she has fouled out of the game. Jada Pierce signaling for timeout. It will be granted.
One fortunate thing Fairfield did there was eat up clock, just 3 seconds remaining. However, that is a tough blow to the Stags as Nellie Brown has fouled out.
Nellie Brown, a great second half, but she is out of this ball game. Jada Pierce, I believe her timeout will advance the basketball. It has been turned into a full timeout. Jada Pierce, one of the best player developers in all the conference, will draw up a play to hopefully break the Stags' winning streak. The Stags on the season, 25 ranked nationally, number 1 in the tournament, 30-1 on the year.
Both teams' winning streaks on the line. Fairfield coming in today on a 28-game winning streak. Niagara on a 5-game winning streak. We are seeing why these two are the best in the conference and why these are the top 2 seeds in the Metro Athletic Atlantic Conference. On the court now for the Stags, it's going to be Lamro, Anderson, Selimovic, Galler, and Beach. Lauren Beach checking into the game now that Nellie Brown has fouled out, ending the game with 15 points, 4 of 9 shooting, 2 of 5 from 3, and 5 of 8 from the line.
There's not a soul sitting down in Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall for the final 3.1 seconds. There's been no tie-up since the last mention, so Niagara will keep the basketball. The one thing Fairfield cannot do is foul here. Strother, the prolific three-point shooter on the floor, along with Strong, Glover, great rebounder, Chardonnay Hartley, Angel Parker battling through some pain to try to finish this ball game. 3.1 seconds to decide who's moving on to the big dance. Angel Parker into Hartley. Hartley double team. Parker's got to get up a shot. No good. Niagara didn't even get a shot up. We are going to overtime.
Great defense there by the Stags, not allowing anything to go up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. We will give you the rules of overtime once we come back here at Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall. One of the best games of the tournament so far. Means you shouldn't go anywhere. Grab whatever you need now and sit tight for the next 5 minutes. We'll be back.
Now it's your turn to cry. They say that some things are better left unsaid. It wasn't like you only talk to him and you know it. Don't act like you don't know it. All of these things people told me keep messing with my head. Should've picked honesty, then you may not have thought it. Don't have to say what you did. I already know. There's just no chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to overtime here at the Women's MAAC Championship game here at Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall. here right on the beach at Atlantic City, New Jersey. Storylines of the game. Janelle Brown is out of this basketball game, 5 fouls. And that's a big blow for Fairfield, who is out for Niagara, Andrew.
And Aaliyah Parker is out for Niagara, but Nellie Brown is out also. So now it's a matter of depth. Who has the deeper team? Who's going to step up when the lights are brightest? Doesn't get much brighter than this. Overtime in a championship game with the big trip to the big dance on the line.
Marley Dickerson is also fouled out. Anderson wins it. Nicolette Leite, Gallagher, Nicolette Leite, Lamro, Gallagher, Anderson, Salimovic. The 5 for Fairfield. Angel Parker, Glover, Hartley, Strother, and Strong. The 5 for Niagara. Salimovic travels and turns over the basketball on the first possession of overtime.
Can't dwell on that if you're Salimovic there. Still have 4 minutes and 41 seconds here. Nonetheless, a costly turnover there as Fairfield is up to 25 turnovers.
Both teams will shoot free throws the rest of the way, depending on the foul. Offensive fouls don't result in free throws. Anything on the defensive end will be automatic free throws. Angel Parker working on the freshman Lamro, graduate student on freshman. Still with Anderson, who switches on. Salimovic, a little more experience on the graduate student, Parker. Parker pulls a three-pointer, way too short. Gonna go to Fairfield, off on Strong.
Strong didn't agree with the call from our angle, though. It appears the officials got it right.
A little bit of a weak argument from Strong. Full court pressure will continue. Lamro. Niagara has just guarded from half court usually. They're going to show press, but they usually don't use it. Lamro, bounce pass, Nicolette Leite gets 2, easy layup.
Nicolette Leite has stepped up in a big way here with 11 points on the game. Going to be pivotal here for the Stags in overtime.
I believe Nicolette Leite, Lamro got away with a travel. Glover, Parker. Glover sets a screen for Parker. Anderson plays the defense. Strother drives. Her 2-point basket is an air ball. Nikki Gallagher the rebound. Nicolette Leite passes to Lamro. Lamro crossover. Kicks. Gallagher thought about a 3. Nicolette Leite. Anderson. Anderson's got a straight line drive if she wants it. Instead kicks to Gallagher by the Hercules Tire sign on the left wing. Gallagher looking for an option. Nicolette Leite on the ball. It's going to be a Fairfield possession. It was tipped around 3 times by Glover. Fairfield keeps possession.
Pen ball action there, but Fairfield comes away with it. Huge retaining of possession.
Also, 30-second shot clock. Salimovic gave up on the play for a second. Inbound pass. A sloppy basketball. Parker saves it barely, gets it to Strother. We're going to recap that in a second here. Everybody touched the basketball, but nobody could corral it except Destiny Strother, the 3-point shooter for the Niagara Purple Eagles. A crazy sequence results in a Niagara possession.
They need quality over quantity right now.
Blocked by Anderson on the Parker drive. 4-on-5 in favor of Fairfield. Except Lamro takes it out. Nicolette Leite, cross court to Gallagher. Fakes the 3. Then now takes it. Her 3-pointer is good. It's a left corner 3-pointer. A 4-point lead for the Fairfield Stags.
How about the 3-point shot from Gallagher in the clutch? Ice in her veins.
Jada Pierce elects not to take a timeout. It's a 5-point lead. Excuse me. Each team, I believe, gets 2 timeouts here in the overtime period. Stripped away by Anderson. Lamro. Layup, right hand, stops. Layup, it's good. Timeout, Jada Pierce. She'll take her last.
Great defense leads to great offense, Logan. Stags putting on a clinic right now.
From down 11 to up 7 here in the overtime period. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a break here at Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall. You can't miss the action. We'll be right back. We're back quickly. I just want to address that Fairfield fans, every single one is standing here at Jim Whelan Hall. Every single Niagara fan is sitting in their seats. A momentum change is an understatement. Andrew, can you just explain what has gone on in terms of the energy in the last 2 minutes?
Well, Nellie Brown is off, and she is the tone setter on this team. This team has taken her lead and done by example. This team is all over the court, following the ball, winning those 50-50 balls, absolutely scrappy.
Hicks, Rosignol, Strother, Strong, Hartley, the 5 for the Purple Eagles. Lamro, Anderson, Selimovic, Gallagher, Nicoletti Leite, the 5 for the Stags. It's going to be a turnover. Hartley lost control, flies into the Niagara cheerleaders, and it's going to be a turnover in favor of Fairfield.
That's textbook defense there by Gallagher, using her size to her own benefit and forcing a turnover there, an aired pass by Strother.
Nicoletti Leite will inbound. Substitution, Angel Parker working on a bum knee will return. She's out for Strother, I believe, and she is. Same 5 other than Parker. Lamro on the verge of a MAAC championship if they can keep it together for the next 1 minute and 40 seconds. Nicoletti Leite finds Lamro. Lamro using the clock, turns the corner. Nicoletti Leite wide open. Can't see her in the double team though.
Gets it to her.
Three-pointer, right wing, Megan Anderson in and out. Parker pushes. Selimovic decides not to use her last foul. Parker got to get something up there with a minute 17, and she takes the 3, in and out. Rebound, Selimovic, a big one. Foul is called on Hartley. It's only her second, but Fairfield shooting free throws.
A great physicality there by Selimovic, establishing her presence there in the paint. Fairfield has been the aggressor so far in the rebounding department, winning that battle 48-41. Coach Carly got to call her team over to compose them in this high-stakes environment as the Fairfield faithful is on their feet, and we have a shirtless fan waving his shirt up.
Selimovic, 72.2%, and she's 1 for 2 today. Selimovic's first is pure. It's now a 8-point advantage for Fairfield.
How about Fairfield bending but not breaking, Logan? They find a way to win each time, even when the chips are down.
Selimovic, 100% from the line in that trip. Hartley's got to get a 3 up probably. Nicoletti Leite getting the crowd involved. Hartley, 1 minute remaining in the ball game. Parker's 3, no good, too strong. Rebound, Selimovic. It's a jump ball though, so it will stay with the Purple Eagles. 56.8 left in this ball game. 67-58, Fairfield Stags. I believe Magruder is
You can never
on
count
the
this
bench.
team out, Logan. You can never count this team out.
A little bit of drama here on the Fairfield bench for a second. We're going to get the floor cleaned up. Both teams have recollected themselves. Strong can't get the layup to go, gets her own miss and gets 2.
Great follow through there by Strong to get her own
Jada
rebound.
Pierce does not have a timeout to use though. 52 seconds left. It's a 7-point advantage for the Stags. Nikki Gallagher is trying to get it across and got to get it across, and she does. Gallagher a little out of control. Nicoletti Leite, Lamro, Anderson. Doesn't take the 3 though.
Smart choice there.
Got 12 seconds. Nicoletti Leite got to hoist one. Nikki Gallagher for the dagger. In and out. Selimovic gets the rebound though. It's a foul and 1. Selimovic knocks it home, and she will get 1 free throw at the line. I will recap what happened. She is 3 for 4 today, Selimovic is. 72% free throw shooter. The Fairfield faithful right in front of us here in the row is super excited here in
Gallagher, that was as in as out as you can get, but Selimovic right there to pick up the miss and 1.
We're going to recollect ourselves. Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall, 9-point game. The Stags were down double digits at one point. They're now up 9 with less than half a minute to go in this ball game. Selimovic misses it, but Lamro gets the rebound.
Tenacious.
5 seconds separate the shot in the game clock. Foul goes on Hicks. Hicks will pick up her 4th. Lamro will go to the free throw line.
How about Katie Lamro there? Not being intimidated by the box out, getting the rebound. More free throws for Fairfield.
Lamro has not taken a free throw today. Kendall Magruder has ice on her face and is going in the tunnel. It's something to look out for coming up in the following games, if there is one. Lamro knocks down the first free throw. She is a 74.6% shooter. That was her first free throw of the day. She misses the second. Might have been for the better. Hicks has got to get a three-point shot up. It's a 10-point game. Blocked by Nicoletta Leite, but they're going to call a foul. 15.2 left. Nicoletta Leite's been smart in this game. That's only her second personal.
Foul number 10, Isabella Nicoletta Leite, her second personal foul.
Hicks 1 for 3 today on the season. She is around 85%.
Number 4, Ari Hicks.
Ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of an update. 15.2 seconds. Hicks will get 2 shots. 70-60. And a wonderful game by Fairfield. Make that 70-61. Both teams are shooting free throws the rest of the way. Possession arrow is in Fairfield's favor. Hicks' second free throw is good. Coach Judanis takes 1 of 2 of her last timeouts. We're going to stay here. Andrew, using her 32nd timeout is Coach Judanis. Andrew, take me through, man. It's been an 8-point lead when we were down double digits in the first half and at halftime. Take me through how well the Stags have come back in this game.
We've praised Niagara for forcing turnovers. They have been an elite defensive team all season. Fairfield has returned the favor and played stout defense themselves in this fourth quarter and in overtime. Niagara's been held to 4 points in overtime, scored just 8 in the fourth quarter. That is a large reason of how we got here. Niagara is now up to 19 turnovers on the game, and Fairfield has been the aggressors, dictating the pace and dictating the scoreboard as a result.
Coach Judanis has 1 timeout. Coach Pierce does not have one. Lamro gets the inbound from Nicoletta Leite. No fouling yet. I believe the clock is going to expire. Oh, a steal by Hicks. Anderson. 3 seconds. It's going to be dribbled out. No foul by the Purple Eagles. The Stags have come back and won their second MAAC championship in 3 years. The Stags 2024 MAAC Conference champions, and they're going dancing. The decision will be made tomorrow on Selection Sunday on ESPN. They're about to post the banner here. There's a little sticker that goes on a board that they're going to post. Andrew, what a win. What a day so far.
As great of a team effort as Fairfield has put together all season. It was ugly. They had their largest deficit at halftime in the season. However, this team bended but did not break. Congratulations to the Fairfield University Stags women's basketball team on a phenomenal and historic regular season, and they are your 2024 MAAC women's basketball champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you win your conference tournament, it is an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament starting next week. Selection Sunday is tomorrow, one of the biggest days of the year for the Stags. But in terms of Fairfield University, congratulations to the Fairfield Lady Stags. They have won a MAAC tournament. We are not done here at Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall. The Fairfield Stags on the men's side will play the St. Peter's Peacocks tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The coverage will be right here on WVOF 88.5, the voice of Fairfield. The man to my left, Ryan Canfield, he will be on the call, along with the man to my right, Andrew Jamison. I will be on the statistics. Ladies and gentlemen, through this journey with the Lady Stags this year as they post the little sticker on the board, they'll be going dancing. For coverage of the Stags this year, it's been a fantastic year. Andrew Jamison, you've been my partner a good amount. Max Berryman has been my partner amount. Ryan Canfield has helped out a lot. He is looking on here, along with the Fairfield faithful. It's been a fantastic tournament, and we are excited to continue it, actually. We get the opportunity to get 2 here. We've been absolutely blessed. We appreciate everybody back at Fairfield who has watched, who has listened to our stream so far. For me personally, I appreciate the support as a young guy in this profession. Andrew, any final words before I close this thing out?
It's been a phenomenal season. It's been time of my life personally, and winning is good. That's all I can say. When you're winning, life is good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sign in front of us says 2024 ticket punched with the little Fairfield logo on the back. The cheerleaders have stormed the court. Lucas the Stag is waiting for all the cheerleaders before he enters. He is excited as well. The band is here. It's really a community thing. President Mark Nemec is here. Dean of Students Will Johnson is here. This is what's so special about the Fairfield community. I want to give a congratulations to the Niagara Purple Eagles.
Absolutely. They
were a fantastic game from
phenomenal season, phenomenal effort here today. Nothing to hang your heads if you're the Purple Eagles. Great season all around, great culture, phenomenal team.
The Purple Eagles have a fantastic young core. The Parker sisters were fantastic this year. Chardonnay Hartley, fantastic in this basketball tournament, especially on the defensive end. Dickerson, absolutely fantastic. She got that early technical foul called on Janelle Brown in this game. The Stags were down double digits in this game, and they're going to end up winning this game by 8. Janelle Brown, talk me through how big she was in the second half. Even though she had fouled out, she had 15 points.
And even when a player fouls out, it's their performance that leaves a mark, and Nellie Brown's mark was certainly felt in this game. She was an aggressor in the second half, setting the tone for her team and leading by example. Great player, great person. We're happy for her.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave you with this. We will be back tonight. We're going to leave for now. We're going to talk to Coach Dudonis in the press conference. We're going to watch them cut down. I'm sure there will be pictures on all of Fairfield's social media. If you're at a restaurant, thank you for listening and watching. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back here 7:30. I've been Logan Rundy. Andrew Jameson has been fantastic on my right. Much appreciation to Ryan Canfield on my left. Thank you so much for the support back home in New Hampshire.
Let's give one more shout out to the Fairfield faithful for listening all season, coming here to Atlantic City, supporting the Fairfield University. None of this would be possible without you guys. So once again, thank you for listening to WVOF 88.5 FM's coverage of Fairfield basketball. More to come, but we got to celebrate a little bit now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew is absolutely right. We'll be back. We'll probably jump on the air around 7:20 for a 7:30 start tonight. We'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great afternoon. We'll see you tonight for hopefully another Fairfield championship banner.